What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today, a big game for Arsenal. Chelsea against Arsenal from Stamford Bridge, away from home. And listen, it's a big game in terms of a potential title race for Arsenal. Beating Manchester City at home 2 weeks ago was massive for the club, but you have to follow it up and go and beat Chelsea. Listen, I know they're 3 games unbeaten, so it's not going to be an easy game, that's for sure. But if you want to win titles, you've got to beat in 11th place Chelsea, that is out of form at the moment. So big up to everyone tuning in. Thank you very much for your support. Make sure you like the video. We are in subscriber only mode, red carpet business for the community. And if you want to be a part of it, just subscribe to the channel and get involved, people. Make sure you like the video. Let's get at least 3,000 likes today on this game. It's a big one, people. I think it's only right I start the show by mentioning Sir Bobby Robson, football legend, Manchester United legend, England legend, World Cup winner, who passed away today. I think the news only came out within the last hour. So it's only right that I mention that Sir Bobby Charlton, who is, of course, listen, an absolute icon of football, England striker, Manchester United striker, Sir Bobby Charlton. So obviously, condolences to his family. Did I say Bobby Robson? Apologies. Bobby Charlton, I meant, people. You know what I meant. But yeah, Bobby Charlton, obviously a legend in the game. Let's look at the game today, people. Big up LSU. Happy birthday to you, bro. And hope you are having a great day and hope this doesn't ruin the day. Let's talk about the Arsenal team first of all. We got a lot to talk about. We won't, obviously, we don't kick off for nearly 45 minutes, so a bit to talk about. And Brighton have got a goal back against Manchester City, so that's interesting there. 2-1 at the moment. Forest are winning 2-0 against Luton. Newcastle 4-0 up against Palace. Liverpool won earlier in the day. 2-0 against Everton. So it makes it an even bigger game for Arsenal, because it's one of them weekends that, unfortunately, I think a lot of our rivals will pick up 3 points. You know, Newcastle 4-0 up, they're going to win. Everton, you know, Liverpool, I always felt would beat them. I think Man United will beat Sheffield United, to be honest. I think Tottenham will beat Fulham at home. So we could do with a Brighton equaliser, and we need to make sure we win as well. Let's talk about the Arsenal team, people, before anything else. We're nearly there. When I say we're nearly there, I believe there's a starting 11 that probably every Arsenal fan wants to see. We've spoken about it for a long time. I believe it's our best 11. And we don't seem to be able to get it on the pitch. We've got 10 out of the 11. We're nearly there. So I'm quite happy. I would have liked to have seen one other player in the team, but let's talk about it. David Raya continues in goal. Aaron Ramsdale not even in the squad today. His wife is set to give birth, so he's not involved at all today. Cole Hine comes onto the bench. The back four, Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba. That's the 4 that we all want to see. No problem with that. Perfectly happy. In midfield, Jorginho, Rice and Odegaard. Now, Jorginho and Rice played in the double pivot when we beat Manchester City a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, Jorginho is fully fit and he plays ahead of Thomas Partey. Now, obviously, there are people online saying, okay, maybe Thomas Partey is not fully fit. But Thomas Partey did play in both the games for Ghana over there in America. I think he played 45 minutes in the first game and about 60 minutes in the second game. So I would like to have thought Partey was fully fit, but we know that Arteta loves Jorginho, likes his leadership, maybe he likes his experience next to Declan Rice, and obviously a former Chelsea player. There's going to be a lot of motivation for him in this game. Do you agree with Jorginho playing over Partey? I'm going to be totally honest. I would have played Thomas Partey ahead of Jorginho. I'm going to say it. Obviously, people in the comments saying not fully fit, but he played 45 and 60 on international duty, and I think he could have started today. I think that would have given us the better midfield, but it is what it is. The front three, we can all smile about this. Finally, we've got it on the pitch, people. Gabriel Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Jesus. Thank you very much. No more, messing about. No Havertz, no Eddie, no Jesus out wide. Just play the front three we all want to see. It's our best front three. It has the most balance. They're just ballers. And they haven't started one game together this whole season in the Premier League. So I am delighted. That front three gives me more optimism and confidence that we can win this game. So listen, for me, 10 out of 11, I'm very happy with. I would definitely have played Partey ahead of Jorginho. I know some of you may say he's not fully fit, but to me, if you've just played 60 minutes and 45 minutes in the space of 10 days, I think he's pretty much fully fit, but he is on the bench and hopefully he comes on if we need him. On the bench, Cole Hine, as I said, Aaron Ramsdale, his wife gave birth. Some people saying to a baby boy, so congratulations to the Ramsdales. So Cole Hine, the penalty shot-stopping specialist from the Dubai Cup, is on the bench. Tomiyasu, Kivior, Thomas Partey, Reece Nelson, Kai Havertz, former Chelsea player, he's on the bench. Leandro Trossard, Eddie Nketiah, and Emile Smith-Rowe. We do have a decent bench there, to be fair. There are players there that I would have some confidence that could come off the bench and make a difference. The likes of Trossard, Partey, ESR. No Fabio Vieira. I'm not sure if he's out injured, but he's not in the squad at all. Has he just been left out through selection, or is he? Is there a knock or something why he's not in the squad? There's a few minutes to go in the Brighton-Manchester City game, so let me know in the comments if anything happens. I have got the TV on as well. Wolves have just scored against Bournemouth 2-1 to them. Let's go through the Chelsea team and just see what we're up against. And Robert Sanchez plays in goal. Gusto is at right back. No Reece James. Reece James, there's a lot of talk about him playing. He is on the bench, Reece James. But Gusto starts at right back. Cucurella is at left back with Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva at centre back. The midfield three, I think we all expected this of Chelsea, is Conor Gallagher, Moises Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez. I'm going to be honest. I think that is a midfield we need to win that battle against. The one thing that concerns me there, they have a lot of energy in there. And Jorginho doesn't really have energy, but hopefully Jorginho does his work on the ball, and Declan Rice is the energy. What I will say, that back four needs to be got at. I think Colwill's a good centre back, to be honest. I don't think Thiago at the age of 38, 39, it's ideal for him to be in a back four. And I think Cucurella needs to be getting cooked. I think Saka needs to be cooking Cucurella, people. Try saying that after a night out. But anyway, yeah, he definitely is a weakness in my opinion. Their midfield is full of energy. I'm not the biggest. I don't think Conor Gallagher is all that. Caicedo, obviously, was linked to Arsenal. He's going to have a point to prove. And Enzo is a baller as well. So the midfield, we need to win that battle. The front three for Chelsea is lively. Cole Palmer, Mudryk, and Sterling. Now, I've seen two different websites saying two different things. One website saying that Cole Palmer will play up front. One saying that Cole Palmer's going to be on the right and Sterling's going to be up front. What do you think it will be out of that? Do you think they'll play Sterling through the middle with Palmer on the right, Mudryk on the left? Or do you think Sterling plays on the right with Palmer through the middle? Two websites saying two different things. Mudryk, Mr. Mudryk, the guy that was twerking to play for Arsenal, ends up at Chelsea. And listen, he's going to want to prove a point. That is for sure. Simon says Palmer's up front. And Ricky said Sterling's up front. So there you go. Big up Alan. What's up, Curtis, the Liverpool fan from Orlando. Big up yourself, bro. Aidan said, I've seen Mudryk up front. So there you go. What do we know, people? Everyone's saying different things. Initially, I saw it saying that Sterling was up front with Palmer on the right. But whoever it is, we know that it's a lively front three. They've all got pace and movement. We're going to have to handle business. Arsenal, remember, have not conceded a goal away from home this season. In the Premier League, that is. GH said that Fabio Vieira is injured. Let's go through the bench of Chelsea. Petrovic, Reece James, Maatson, Badiashile, Disasi, Madueke, Washington, Nicholas Jackson, and Chuck on the bench. That is their bench. They're obviously missing quite a few players for Fana and so on and so forth. So there you go, people. Jazzmeat said, Curtis, I'll be in the UK for the first time next week, Sheffield. Do people sell tickets before the game most match days? How much? I honestly couldn't. I mean, listen, at the Emirates, definitely. So, yeah, I would say Sheffield United at home, you would get a ticket. I would like to think you could get one for less than £200 with it being Sheffield United, but I don't know. You got to be very careful. You know, they will overcharge you massively, but I would expect you to be able to get a ticket for cheaper than that. But don't quote me on that. City are still winning 2-1. Conor Gallagher is overrated. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised, because I was looking, thinking, who's Chuck? Why? I've never heard of a brother called Chuck. I think what I did, so forgive me, Chelsea. The guy's name is, what did I do? His name is Ogachukwu, but I ran out of space, so we're calling him Chuck. That's all we're calling him. So we'll call him Chuck. That's all they've got. It's Chelsea. You know, don't worry about it. We can just call him whatever anyway. But yeah, we're calling him Chuck. So apologies, people. People were saying, who's Chuck? There you go. There's the explanation. Anyway, we have not at the moment got the Brighton equaliser that we were hoping for. Man said Chuck Norris on the bench. Hey, listen, it's Chelsea. Sorry, Chelsea. I'm trying to be respectful. At least I put, you know, maybe his nickname on the bench in case nobody knew who it was. But we continue. Let me read out these super chats, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Already 2,000 of you in here. And make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, people. Big game today. Chelsea against Arsenal. Biggest Premier League game of the weekend. Big up Brian, my Brooklyn brother. BK in the building. Big up C-Unit. Got our big front line rolling. 3-point collecting. Come on, you Gunners. And nothing personal, as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang once famously said, wearing that Chelsea shirt, which he looked very uncomfortable doing. So big up to Brian. Big up C-Law, who said, Mikel just had to play with our emotions with picking Jorginho over Partey. I'm convinced he watches the streams. It feels like he's on the wind-up, don't it? It feels like he just wants to wind us up somehow. I haven't even put the tweet out. Let me put the tweet. Let's go. So I put big game. Happy with most of the team. Would have liked Partey ahead of Jorginho. That front three is going to cook today. There we go. Let's go. Let's get the tweet out. Is that 100 Premier League appearances for Gabriel Martinelli? A lot of football for such a young age. But yeah, you're right, C-Law. It's like, he dangles the carrot when you come for it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'll put Jorginho in there. Just play Partey, bro. But anyway, let's hope it works. We beat Man City with a weaker team. Big up C-Law. Zamir says, pick up my bro. I don't think we will ever see Partey, Rice and Martin in the middle. Will we ever see it, people? I'm sure we will at some stage, but I can't tell you when. We're all hoping for it. Big up to you, Zamir. Big up Vivek, Chelsea fan. Boo. Nah, respect. He says, calling it 3-0 Arsenal, Palmer up front. Cheers, Poch. So he's not happy. Like I said, some websites saying Sterling's up front. So you never know. You might get away with it. It's a lively front three for Chelsea, though. A lot of pace there. Big up Vivek. Big up Beresford Productions. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Big C, I'm feeling happy after payday yesterday. Have a cut. Cheers. I appreciate that, bro. Blessings to you. And Listen, let's hope we get the 3 points, man. Appreciate you tuning in. And listen, payday. We always enjoy payday, don't we, people? It's, 3 weeks later when you're hanging on to the next payday that's the problem. And big up African Giant. Hey, well, you ain't saying too much. I'm not going to say too much either, but say no more, bro. We'll talk after the 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see. Let's let the football do the talking. But big up African Giant. Usually has a lot to say, so I'm assuming he's not that confident. And Troy Kempy said, my daughter goes for Chelsea. My missus at work, so I'm wearing... No. Listen, man. Big up Troy, though. But he's running wild with the comments. Big up Troy, as always, though. Ram Kumar says, Big C, Partey is going to come on at 55 minutes. Jorginho is there to save Partey's energy. Well, that's a risk. That's a risk, isn't it? I would imagine, just looking at the team, because I am happy with the team, but... just a Partey for Jorginho. If you're in the dressing room of Chelsea, you're probably gonna look at Jorginho as the player that you're gonna try and expose in that midfield. I would imagine they'll go for Zinchenko as well, because Zinchenko will be in the middle, or they try and get the ball out wide to either Palmer or Sterling, whoever's on that right. And that's where they will go. They will go for Jorginho's lack of mobility, and that's just the reality of the situation. Big up Patrick, who said, watching you live from Porthcawl in South Wales. Got a DJ gig tonight. Football is back. Life is good. Big up yourself, bro. Abby said, what do you think of De Zerbi as a coach? I think he's good, but I think he's slightly riding a wave that was created by Graham Potter. I don't know if he's, I've seen him linked with the Real Madrid job and the Man City job. I'm like, I don't know, I'm not sure. He is good, but how good is he? I'm not sure. Brandon said, big up Big C in the community. I'm not being cocky or anything. I think we are way better than them. We should smash them 5 or 6. All the times they smashed us, we owe them a big defeat. Unfortunately, I agree with you, but it doesn't work like that, does it? Can anybody really see Arsenal beating them 5-0? Like, it's still Chelsea at the bridge. They don't often get smashed. Even Liverpool only went there and drew with them. If you don't read this, you love Tottenham, says Henok. I had nowhere to go once I read it. I was forced to read it. African Giant said Arsene Wenger's 1000th game repetition. There he is. He had to come out of the woodwork, didn't he, and start talking smoke. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to let my team do the talking on the pitch. I'm in all red right now. You know what I mean? I'm repping the Gunners, hoodie and hat. I know it ain't an Arsenal hat, but you know what I'm saying? We're in all red right now, so... I'm expecting us to collect the bailiffs. We're knocking on the door of Stamford Bridge. We're taking the sofa, the television, and the fridge, people. 3 points if you can't cover the debt. Simon said, if we didn't have a game Wednesday, Partey would start. The last thing we need is for him to break down. Does 48 hours, well, however long, 72 hours? We play on Tuesday, actually. We play on Tuesday night, Simon, away in Seville. Does it make that much difference, Does that... oh, he can't play today, but he plays on Tuesday. It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't start on Tuesday. So I don't know. We'll see. I would have started him, but it is what it is. The C on the hat stands for his favourite player, Shamak. Not a chance. Shamak was difficult, that's for sure. Brighton have been robbed. What's happened? People, let me know. I'm not happy. What has happened to Brighton? People saying Brighton have been robbed. Surely Saka cooks you Wizzy today. Somebody just said it in there and you remark, yeah, surely Saka cooks the BTEC Hugh Wizzy. Now, people, I need the comments to talk to me because I'm seeing that Akanji's been sent off. Is that a penalty? Like, don't get me excited here. What's happened? Akanji's off, but is there a red card? Is there anything? A red's not enough. We need more than that. We need a penalty. So it's a red card, but nothing. Is it just in the middle of the pitch, halfway line? There we go. So, yeah. Second yellow, 1 match ban. It's nothing major, that really, is it? We needed like a penalty and a straight red, 3 match ban. We needed the whole shebang. But anyway, big up to everyone locked in. 2.5K of you in the chat already. Thank you very much for tuning in. Wow, Forest drew 2-2 with Luton. I think they were 2-0 up. That is a terrible, terrible result for them. Man City are still playing against Brighton. Anyway, we've got half an hour until kickoff. If anything happens, let me know in the comments. It's not looking like we're going to get anything. Where did you get that hoodie from? This is from the Armory, bro. This is not even like the exclusive collection. It's the old school ones. I think they're still available on the website. But I liked, with the old cannon, the old badge on there. So, yeah, man, have a look. It should be on the website. Let's get into a little bit of news, few bits to talk about. This Arsenal back four, or brick wall as we're calling it at the moment. We got to talk about Saliba. Saliba didn't play for France with this toe injury. I think that was smart. France are already qualified. Saliba had a slight knock, pull him out of the French squad. Now we should have a well-rested, a prepared William Saliba. Goals conceded 6. Best defence in the Premier League now. It was as a Man City, but Man City are now on 7. Arsenal have the best defence in the Premier League. 4 clean sheets puts us top. 71 shots faced. We're second. Man City were first. Expected goals against 6.63. I don't know how that works. We're second anyway. Save ratio 64%. Conceded from corners just once. We are now so much better in defence. And listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm an attacking merchant. I am. I'm not, afraid to admit it. I love strikers, wingers, attacking players, goal scorers. Defenders, I appreciate them, but I don't really hype them that much. But I really appreciate what is going off with this defence. William Saliba is just outstanding. Gabriel has been outstanding. As I keep saying in the review shows, give Saliba and Gabriel the flowers that they deserve. Ben White quietly handling business at right back. He'll have a big test on his hands today. Mudryk is going to have a point to prove, and we know he's very quick. Zinchenko's been solid. Declan Rice is your insurance policy in front. We've been excellent. We have been excellent. Now, obviously today, the slight difference is that Jorginho will play as the 6 and Declan Rice will get forward and be box to box. He will try and get closer to Martin Odegaard. So obviously, in transition, how will that affect us having, not Rice in front of the back four, having Jorginho in front of the back four? So listen, Mourinho used to say it all the time, titles are won. Defences win titles. That's your foundation. You build from there. You need the great attackers, but you need that foundation to build from. And it feels like we're solid in defence now. And it feels like we've got an opportunity to keep clean sheets in big games. Abdullah says, big up Big C. Please call both lineups for me. I will read them out again shortly, bro. I will go back over them. And Steve Cole said, Curtis, can you give a shout out to Sharman? Every game she's watched, we've won. Let's make it 5 today. Big up to Steve and Sharman. Bring us that good luck. Bring us the 3 points. And bring us to the top of the Premier League. If we win, we will be top of the Prem. Obviously, Tottenham play on Monday, but psychologically, it will mean a lot for the team. That is for sure. TH said, not going to lie, a controlled 2-0 would excite me more than a goal fest. I agree. I love the fact that we beat Man City 1-0. I love it. Man City have won 2-1 apparently, which is a real shame. I watched a bit of the first half and Brighton were terrible. Seems like they got their act together in the second half. Akanji was sent off, second yellow, but Brighton weren't able to equalise. But at least there's some, little bits and bobs going wrong for City. A red card and a narrow win. It is what it is. But, hey, we'll see how it goes. Let me go through the teams again for those of you just tuning in. Like I said, the one headline bit of news for me is that Jorginho plays over Thomas Partey. I believe Jorginho is capable of having a good game. He played well against Manchester City. He's an experienced player. He's good on the ball, apart from the Tottenham game when I think I called him an old man and went crazy. I am disappointed that Thomas Partey isn't playing. I think we were all desperate to see that, that midfield three that we've all been asking for. We all want to see Thomas Partey. We all want to see Declan Rice, and we all want to see Martin Odegaard. But, if it If we win the game, I'll put my hands up and say so be it. So David Raya continues in goal. As I said, I think he would have played anyway, but Ramsdale is not involved today. His wife gave birth to a baby boy, so congratulations to the family of the Ramsdales. Carl Hein comes onto the bench. The back four is what we expected. Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, top quality. Midfield three, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard. Listen, I wouldn't have picked Jorginho. I would have definitely picked Partey. But it's better, in my opinion, than seeing Rice with Odegaard and Havertz. Because at least Jorginho will sit, protect and get on the ball as long as he does it properly. And not what he did against Tottenham. The exciting part of this game is the front three. Every Arsenal fan should be excited about this front three today. They have not started a game together this season. This is the front three that we need on the pitch as much as possible. Respect to Trossard. You know, I think he's a quality player. But for me, Martinelli is going to get better and better and better, you know, because of the age, the talent, the game time, 100th appearance today. I love that front three. I've been, no disrespect, you know, Sherman Klump, Naughty Professor, Axel Foley, Norbit, Dr. Doolittle, Eddie Nketiah, a.k.a. Eddie Murphy. I mean, listen, respect, but we're trying to win the league. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to win titles, people. We're trying to win titles. I need to see Gabriel Jesus through the middle. I need Saka on the right. I need Martinelli on the left. That front three today is a problem. Let me tell you now, I'm trying to think, in the mind of a Chelsea fan, if you was looking at that Arsenal team and you see that front three, I'm thinking, Gusto at right back against Martinelli. Cucurella at left back, a.k.a. the BTEC Hugh Wizzy at left back against Saka. And then Colwill, Thiago, okay, they're not bad, but Thiago Silva is about 65 years of age. Like, I'm expecting Arsenal's front three to be causing real problems. Let me tell you that. So, you know, with all due respect, I don't want to see Eddie Nketiah starting for Arsenal in a big game. I'm saying it is it. You've got an agenda. He's an England international. I mean, Callum Chambers got an England cap. So, anyway, let me not even do that. Let's focus on the main. I think Cole Jenkinson actually got an England cap. So, I think we need to, you know, we cut it off from there. But anyway, it's a big game. And we've got a good bench there. Carl Hein, Tomiyasu, Kivior, Partey, Nelson, Havertz, Trossard, Nketiah, and Emil Smith-Rowe. Shout out to man like Hugh Wizzy, though. Big up Wizzy. I hope Cucurella defends like Wizzy today. Is Odegaard going to turn up in a big game, says Fitz. We know Fitz don't mess about. Listen, I've always said Odegaard, big games, he's improved, but I think away from home is still a question mark there for me. I need to see it today. Caicedo against Declan Rice, people. The midfield battle today is going to be ferocious. Trust me. I know Chelsea are 11th, but I think they're better than 11th. So I don't expect this to just be some walk in the park, 4-0, we're going to batter them. No, I think this will be a close game. They've won their last three. There's a lot of subplots, as I said before. You know, Caicedo and Mudryk both start. They both nearly signed for Arsenal. They both wanted to sign for Arsenal. I have on very good authority, Arsenal wanted to sign Raheem Sterling the season he went to Chelsea. And I don't like to do the ITK thing. I don't do that, right? Arsenal wanted Raheem Sterling when he left Man City. He went to Chelsea because they were in the Champions League. That was the season we finished 5th. He didn't want to do it. And he wanted 300 grand a week. But I think we could have paid him that. So, you know, he obviously worked with Mikel Arteta at Manchester City. So Sterling could quite easily be an Arsenal player right now. So there's a lot of subplots. Jorginho, former Chelsea. Poch, former Tottenham. Havertz, former Chelsea. It's a big game. I think we need to win it. I think it's a must-win. I honestly do. Muna said, Curtis, this is my first time without Sky Sports after 20 years. I need your live stream and the community now more than ever. Don't worry, man. We carry the community through. And the community carry me through, you know? Lee Burnell, big up Big C Unit Business. C Unit, big up yourself. Hey, penalty spot in the building. Hope you're well, bro. Didn't see you in the member stream. Where you been, bro? You busy right now? Mayor said I'm so nervous. Calmer, man, calmer. Relax. If we're a big team, we'll handle business. If we're not quite there yet, then maybe we'll crumble a little bit. George Guna said, you didn't get my super chat. For some reason, YouTube didn't display it. Haven't seen it at all, bro. I don't know why that's happened, so my apologies. Just write as a normal comment. You don't even have to pay, bro. I'll read it. Juan Gonzalez, big up Big C. Unfortunately, missing the second half because of work. No worries, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for tuning in. Big up to everyone locked in. Thank you to everyone commenting. You're all subscribed because we're in subscriber-only mode, so you can't comment if you ain't subscribed. And if you are subscribed, it's red carpet treatment for all of you. Big up to each and every one of you. Big up Dre in the comments. No Arsenal therapy, please. No, we just want to keep it. We want to keep it calm. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to, you know, have a crazy weekend and Arsenal therapy. We got Champions League on Tuesday. I just want to relax. You know? Christo said, yo, Big C just tuned in. Today will be ABC. Arsenal beat Chelsea. Love the channel. I've been a fan since you started in your car. Big up, bro. Whether this is your first day or you've been here from day one, it's community business. But, yo, I was in the car. No microphone. I had a tripod that cost £3. It could barely hold my phone. It was wobbly. It was all mad people, you know. Started from the bottom, we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team. You know what I mean? You got to start somewhere. Started in the car, you know, with a £3 tripod. Then we came into the house with the 2 shirts hanging, you know, in the background. The clock was in the background on the Watchalongs. Washing machine was there with clothes on it. We was moving real ghetto at the start, people. It was mad. You know what I mean? So we've been through the, you know, the apprenticeship to get to this point, people. Trust me. I think the very, very starting point, actually, was the reaction videos outside the stadium when I came out and used to just record a quick 5-minute reaction on the phone. So, yeah, man, we come a long way, people, but thank you to everyone. What are we at now? I think we're at 68.4K. Let's get as quickly to that 70K mark, and then we go from here, people. Big up South London's finest. Hope you had a good birthday the other day, bro. People saying Fabio Vieira is not injured. He's purely been left out of the squad. I mean, I'm just looking here to see if I can find anything. It's a bit interesting, really, that he's not on the bench, but if you've spent 35 million on somebody, I'm a little bit surprised if he's not on the bench. Fabio, understand it. Oh, yeah. Football London reporting. Understand there's no injury for Fabio Vieira, who has been left out of today's matchday squad. I mean, listen. I'd said Fabio had too much creatine. He's stuck on the toilet. Is this the beginning of the end? Am I overreacting here? I mean, Toria said Fabio's girl is heavily pregnant. Oh, that could be the one then. There you go. Let's not overreact. The interesting thing is, if he was available, who is he on the bench ahead of? Because obviously, wipe out all of the defensive players and the centre mids. You're putting him in either over Nelson, Havertz, Trossard, and Nketiah or ESR. He's not getting in ahead of Trossard or ESR. You're going to put Nketiah there because he's a striker. Havertz just cost you 65 million. The only one really would be possibly Reece Nelson. That's the only one. But I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, all these Arsenal players' wives getting pregnant, man. Jeez, they've obviously... all the players have been grafting, aren't they? You know what I mean? Loads of new baby gooners on the way, people. We're extending the Arsenal family, you know? He needs to score more on the pitch, though, don't he? You know what I mean? Put the ball in the back of the net. But anyway, let me not say too much. Big up Geezy41 for becoming a member. We had a really good member stream on Thursday. We'll do another one in the next couple of weeks. So big up to you, bro. And hopefully I see you in there. Thank you for joining. As I said before, condolences. I think I said Bobby Robson at the start of the stream. Sir Bobby Charlton. Manchester United, England and footballing legend has passed away, which is obviously terribly sad news. I think the story came out within the last hour or so. So obviously condolences to Sir Bobby Charlton's family. And I'm sure there'll be a lot happening around the Premier League for the rest of the weekend in regards to that, because he, you talk about footballing icons in this country. He is right up there. I think Rooney took his record as top goal scorer at Man United. So, yeah, big loss that to the world of football. Drop the likes. Let's get Big C to 2K before kickoff for the best content around. Big up yourself. Appreciate it. We got over 3K. We should be at least 2K by kickoff time. 16 minutes until the kickoff, people. And what a big game this will be today. That is for sure. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Let me zoom out. I'm going to have to accept the cookies to go and find Chelsea in a minute. We'll go looking for them in a minute. Manchester City, top of the Premier League. Psychologically, I do not like that. I don't like that. They got a bit of a scrappy 2-1 win today against Brighton. Akanji was sent off in the time added on. Brighton were really poor in the first half, 2-0 down. If they'd have turned up, been a little bit better in the first half, you never know. Maybe they could have got a point out of that. I'm sure Pep won't be totally happy with that. 2-1 and a man sent off. It's a bit scrappy for a perfectionist like Pep Guardiola. But they are top. And Liverpool obviously won 2-0 today. I thought Everton were very hard done by. Konate should have got a second yellow card in that game. But I always expected Liverpool to win that. And Newcastle smashed Crystal Palace at home. Which I think Roy Hodgson will be very disappointed with that. They lost 4-0. And interestingly enough, Tonali was on the bench and came on. Obviously, he's not banned yet and apparently got a really good reception. So, listen, we can't afford to drop points. If you said to me now, would you take a draw today, I would reject it. I would reject it. I want Arsenal to win, and I think it is a winnable game. I'm cautiously optimistic. What I keep saying to Arsenal fans is I do expect Arsenal to win this game, especially with the team we've got on the pitch. But I do think this will be a difficult game. I mean, make no mistake about it. Mudryk is going to want to prove a point. He's going to be fired up. Do you know what I mean? There's a number of players there. Caicedo's going to want to prove a point. There's a lot of Chelsea players there that are going to be fired up for this game. They haven't really beaten any of the big teams this season. So we need to handle business. See them off first 15 minutes. Stamford Bridge, it'll be noisy. It's a 5:30 kickoff. They've won 3 games in a row. And then I think Arsenal then need to dominate and control the game. Fitz said it earlier. He asked a question about Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard needs to put in a performance today. Make no mistake about it. I've seen people saying Martin Odegaard, and I think he's a fantastic player. I really do. I think Martin Odegaard is a brilliant player. But the best players turn up in big games. That's a fact. What makes a great player great is they turn up when they're under the most pressure. They perform when the team is under the most pressure. And that is away at the Bridge, away at Anfield, away at Manchester City, Real Madrid away in the Champions League, Bayern Munich. They're the games. Martin Odegaard's got to perform today. I don't want to be calling him Solarguard this season. He needs to perform in all weathers, at all stadiums. He's got to be on the ball. Big up to you, Deucely, 222. Speaking on new baby Gooners, my wife gave birth to a little Goonerette. Congrats to you. Blessings to you and the family. Oh, man, Forest, what are they doing? 2-0 up at home against Luton Town and drew 2-2. What are you doing? You're letting down my hometown, man. So poor that is. But hey, bigger fish to fry for the Gooners. Alexander said, Chelsea fans love bantering us in our bad years. Hope we humble them. If not, just win. Yeah, listen, it was scary hours at one point going to the Bridge, man, with Mourinho. Drogba and them, man, used to make this a nightmare. I used to hate Arsenal playing at the Bridge. I'm going to be honest. They were the type of games I had to watch behind the sofa. You know what I mean? Kajolny getting... remember when Coquelin was doing a backflip when he got shoulder barged by Hazard? Now it feels different. Now it feels like we can perform there and do bits. So we've won 3 games in a row. We need to be confident and make that 4 in a row. So big up to you, Alexander, with the super chat, bro. Appreciate that. Jason says London is red. Let's hope so. Curtis lost £300 because of Forest. Nah, I didn't bet. I just wanted the hometown club to win. Akanji will miss the Manchester derby, says Charlie. That's interesting. I don't think he's one of the... I think he's one of the ones they can afford to miss. They could still turn up with Vardy, Stones, Diaz and Walker. It's not going to hurt them. Big up Nico, said blessings, bro. Big up Graham, who said new subscriber. Big up yourself, Curtis. Rangers fan here, but big fan of the channel. Big up to you, bro. I'm always keen to stress it's a football community. Arsenal dominated, but, you know, football community. Would you take Leroy Sané? I would. I think he's a baller. Nico said Drogba is PTSD. You know, that's like a horror show. It really is. He used to beat our defence to shreds, that guy. So anyway, Arsenal are actually 4th. We're only 1 point off the top. A draw wouldn't actually take us top, but it would take us 2nd. But we need to win. I think one thing we need to realise about last season is to win the title, you need an actual points gap over Manchester City. There's no point being level with them, because when Kevin De Bruyne comes back, you know, when they get other players, I mean, most of their squad's actually available now, but they haven't been at their best. I actually think Kevin De Bruyne's their best player. So we need to continue. But the good thing about Arsenal, I still don't think we've hit 5th gear yet in terms of our attack. I still think we can get better. Do we have a quick look at... All right, let's have a look down there. In the deep, dark depths of 11th place. But, you know, they're not a million miles away, is the thing. You know, and 2 more wins. They're only 5 points behind Newcastle. With this game in hand, you know, they'd be 2 points behind them if they won. We got to be careful. We got to be careful. They're struggling to score goals. They don't have an out-and-out striker on the pitch today. Whether it's Palmer or Sterling who plays through the middle, effectively you're playing a winger up top. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. Their strength, 7 goals conceded. We've conceded 6. They've got the 2nd best defence in the Premier League. But their attack, you know, it's not what we've seen in years gone by. The Drogbas, the Diego Costas, the Eden Hazards. And with our back 4, you know, I've got to be honest. Now that I've seen the 2 starting 11s, I'm more confident that we're going to win than I was before. Because of the training video that they put out yesterday and the fact there was no Saka in that video. In my head, I was thinking, we're going to see Eddie up top and we're going to see Jesus on the right. And that was just making me think, I'm not sure. But seeing that front 3 that we've got on the pitch now, listen, ideal world, I would have liked Partey over Jorginho, but I'm hoping Jorginho can put in a similar performance to the one he did against Man City. I thought he had a good game. He was experienced. He kept the ball, a lot of talking with Declan Rice, and he played well. I'm confident we win this game today. I'm confident we're 3-point collecting, people. And I'm excited for the game. It's a big game away from home, so I'm always a little bit nervous. I'm going to keep it 100. If this was at the Emirates, I'd be even more confident. At the Bridge, it's still that, it's away, it's a tough game, it'll be a good atmosphere. They got a lot of pace in the front 3, but I am confident that we will win this game. We've got 8 minutes until kickoff. Big game. As I said, for those of you just tuning in, 3,500 of you locked in. Really appreciate your support as always. It's always much appreciated. Give me some of your opinions on the team. Obviously, David Raya in goal, Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel and Saliba the back 4. Jorginho, Rice and Odegaard is the midfield 3. Martinelli, Saka and Jesus starts up front for the first time in the Premier League this season. The number 1 frontline pairing for the Gunners. On the bench, Cole Hine, Tomiyasu, Kivior, Partey, Nelson, Havertz, Trossard, and Ketia and ESR. Ramsdale not available as his wife gave birth, and apparently Fabio Vieira has been left out of the squad, although people are saying his girlfriend is due to give birth as well. I was saying 2-1. I think I'm gonna go 2-0. I think we can keep a clean sheet. I'm going to go 2-0 to Arsenal. I had us down for conceding 1. But I'm going to go for 2-0 to the Gunners. Penalty spot said, true point regarding Partey. He's made of glass. Looks like he can't give us 90 minutes. I think Thomas Partey is a fantastic player. Arsenal need to probably... I wouldn't usually say what I'm about to say because he's still that good that I would want to keep him as a squad player. But I think that Thomas Partey will be sold in the summer because he's got a year left on his contract this summer. From a business point of view, there's no point letting his contract run down and he goes for free a year later. We know that Saudi clubs, I think Turkish clubs and Italian clubs were all looking at him. I think they... I mean, do you give him a 1-year extension? Possibly. If he took a 1-year extension, I would possibly keep him and then use him more as a squad player. But I think Partey will be sold in the summer. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they'll extend his contract. He's on 200,000 a week. He's injury prone. You know, I just... When he's fit and firing, he's absolutely outstanding. There's no doubt. He walks into our team. He starts for nearly every team in the Premier League. He's that good. You get 20-odd games out of him a season. You can't build your midfield around a player that's going to miss 25, 30% of the season. It's not good enough, you know? And that's the problem. That's the problem with Thomas Partey. If he could stay fit, he'd be one of the best. He's that good. He'd start for Man United. He'd start for Liverpool. Probably wouldn't get in City's team. He starts for us when he's fit. But it is what it is. But listen, let's concentrate on the game. Score predictions in from me. I'm going for Chelsea 0, Arsenal 2. This is a massive game. AFCON will be a big risk as well. The players are on the pitch. Give me your score predictions. We are now 4 minutes away from kickoff, people. This is a big game for both teams, by the way. Chelsea need to win, right? They're down in 11th. A lot of the other big clubs are winning this weekend or have won already. We need to win. A win gets us back at the top of the league. I just think beating Man City at home and then beating Chelsea away, that to me sends out a massive message that, listen, we ain't playing about. We got Sheffield United at home next weekend. Can you imagine how good we're going to be feeling? Sky are listing it as Raheem Sterling up front, by the way. Some people were saying Palmer, but it looks like Palmer's on the right, Mudryk on the left, Raheem Sterling through the middle. We need to win this game. It's a big game. If we can score early, I think we'll dominate. What we can't do is concede. Concede early for sure. I'm clicking on your score predictions. Fizzy says 5-1. Goon Jack says 2-2. Anwar 3-0 to the Gunners. Come on, you Gunners says 3-1 to Arsenal. Ezekiel said 2-1 to Arsenal. Graham says 2-1 Arsenal. Jesus and Odegaard with the goals. Call Me says 3-0 Arsenal. Jack O'Shea says 3-0 win, clean sheet with our strong defence. Sheffield United is one game I may actually be relaxed before. Yeah, I'm bringing a quilt and a pillow for that one. Jensen says 2-1 but comfy. Bleck says 3-0. Zelda React says 1-0. Jason's going for 3-1 to the Gunners. Big up Pat Purser, who says big up Big C and the community, going for 3-1 to the Gunners. The players are on the pitch. They're lined up. 2 minutes until kickoff. I was just looking at a tweet there about Fabio Vieira. Yeah, somebody else is saying about the pregnancy as well. Right. We're ready. We're underway, people. Well, we're not underway. Sorry, we're about to get underway. 2 minutes to go. I was just replying back to a message there. Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. Look at that. Gabriel Jesus is giving the team talk. Although it's probably Odegaard now. That was very interesting, that. See, I like those little dynamics. Yeah, Odegaard's the one talking now, I think. Ben White with the bleach blonde hair. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's do this. I think there'll be a minute's applause or minute's silence for Sir Bobby Charlton. So I will do that as well. 2-2 harder game than many realise, says Jermaine. Master of Disaster going for 3-1. Are they doing a minute silence? Right, I'm going to do the minute silence as well, people. I'll click your comments. Here we go, people. Come on. Let's do this. Oh, was it for the disasters that are going on, the war and okay, fair enough. Same thing. Still got to show respect, man. Peace and war, peace and love, people. No war, no war. Freedom is a must, man. Listen, it's about to get serious. It's raining, so Ty's got his excuse if things go wrong. It is Chelsea against Arsenal from the bridge. German Chicken Wing said City lost 2 games before today, still on top levels. And Aya said, Big C, I was thinking the other day, how the hell did Andre Santos play for Arsenal? It's a mystery we're still trying to figure out, and we are underway, people. It is Chelsea against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge in the rain. Massive game, and it's a must-win for the Gunners. It really is. It is a must-win. Big up Mo Salah speaking up. Listen, players have to use their platform. One thing I don't like about a lot of footballers, they don't speak when they should speak around things that are affecting them or people. And they need to use their platforms in more positive ways. So I think footballers need to start speaking up on things. I know sometimes people go, oh, it's politics and stay out of it. No, you're a human being first before anything else. Ball over the top. Here's Raheem Sterling. Right-hand side. Gets the byline, whips it in. Gallagher goes down. He was looking for a penalty. Oh, given away by Zinchenko. Gallagher. Great block. Enzo Fernandez puts it over. Jeez, that is poor from Zinchenko. That is the problem. Gives the ball away inside his own. What are you doing? Oh my Zinny, that is criminal. That is absurd. If we would have conceded from that, honestly, I would be going absolutely crazy. That is shambolic from Zinchenko. Inside his own penalty area. Tries to play it to the edge of the box. And gives it away. Shocking. Anyway, we got away with it. Minute gone. Imagine conceding after 1 minute. Arsenal have the ball. I always think in a big game, try and create some... Oh, my God, we're in trouble. Declan Rice gives it away. We're in big trouble. Palmer, he plays the wrong pass. Tries to give it to Sterling. He plays it behind him. We were wide open there. Declan Rice. Ball came into him. He had a poor first touch. Chelsea were on the break there. If Palmer would have played that in front of Sterling, he could have been in. He played it slightly behind him. We have made a terrible start. 2 minutes in. Here's the BTEC Q Wizzy. Plays it down the line. Caicedo and Saliba. Saliba wins it. Calm on the ball up against Mudryk. He does really well there. Saka with a dodgy pass there as well. Jesus. Here's David Raya. And we clear it. Damn, it's the rain. And with Ty, the pitch was too wet, Robbie. The pitch was too wet. It's a shaky start. And this is what I said. At the bridge, 5:30. They've won 3 in a row. They're going to have a go at us, you know. It's Cucurella. We've started very slow. Here's Mudryk. I didn't know Mudryk had the 10 shirt. Gives the ball away. Gabriel Jesus in defensive midfield there, winning the ball. The ball was too wet. Now, we've got the ball now. We got the ball. We need to settle down. Al saying international break messes up momentum. I suppose, listen, it does it for everyone though, don't it? So we can't even use that excuse. I get what you're saying, but sloppy passes like that is just poor, you know. I wish we could come out and stamp on teams more. And Vidju Jacob said, I said right at the start, Zinni will be a liability. See, at the moment, it looks like Sterling is on the right, which is interesting. Sky just said Sterling was up front, but it looks like Cole Palmer's playing through the middle. Here's Ben White. Ben Tan finds Saka. How many times is Cucurella going to kick him today? He's a bit of a dirty player as well. The ball was too round. Ball over the top. Gabriel. Oh, it's cleared. Here's Declan Rice having a battle with Raheem Sterling. Sterling nutmegs him. Caicedo. We've started slow. I do not like the way we've started this game. We don't seem to be able to get on the ball. Caicedo, though, gives it away. Jorginho intercepts it. Be a bit quicker. Chelsea are trying to high press, do everything at a fast pace. We've started the game very slow. No sun for Odegaard today. Well, no more solar energy, man. The brother needs to perform in all weathers, you know. Arsenal in possession. Saliba, edge of the penalty area. Looking for options. He needs somebody to come and get the ball. Odegaard gets it. Zinchenko, sorry. Ben White clears it down the line. Can Saka keep that in? He can. Up against Cucurella. Cucurella does. Well, he never touched him, man. He couldn't wait to fall over. Could not wait to give that, could he, the ref? The linesman. That is good defending, Cucurella. I can't lie. He bought it. The ref bought it. Saka tried to take him on. Cucurella wins the ball. Just puts his body in front. And wins the free kick. Let's not forget the imminent blaming of the refs. Do you know what? I really, really hate moaning about refs. You know, I think sometimes it sounds like a bit of a loser mentality. But some of the refs in the last few weeks have been so bad, it's been difficult for me to not. But I hope we're not talking about referees and VAR today. David Andrews said, from David, Forest support A, Big C. It's got so bad. Can we borrow Havertz? Jeez. Oh, Saka's been hit there. Just come back from injury. He's already on the floor. Mudrik's getting a bit feisty here, people. Yeah, listen, you're welcome. We can borrow your Havertz for 6 months or so if you need it. I'm not sure he'll help, but you never know. Bad result for Forest. It's Sterling right-hand side up against Zinchenko. Oh, I think they've put Sterling on the right because of Zinchenko. I think they know that he will struggle 1v1 against Sterling. Sterling's very sharp. And I think that's why I've done it. Oh, Gabriel Jesus gets wiped out there. This is going to be a VAR check when that goes out. Let me tell you. Jesus is on the floor. Here's Martinelli up against Gusto. Are they going to kick the ball out? Declan Rice goes back. Where is Gabriel Jesus? Arsenal are going to kick the ball out. Now, Gabriel Jesus is in a heap on the floor. I hope he's doing this purely to get somebody booked, you know. Now David Raya's there. Cole Palmer has wiped out Jesus. Come on, red card on VAR. What have we got here? Listen, I just said I don't want to talk about referees. He studded him on his ankle. When is somebody going to get sent off for this in an Arsenal game? Go and do your VAR check. The same thing with Kovacic. He studded him on his ankle. Where's the VAR check? Yellow card. Like, what is going on? If that was an Arsenal player, he'd be locked up for that. Granit Xhaka would have got 10 years in prison. The thing what irritates me about that, people, I'm seeing players get sent off for that in other games. Where's the VAR check? No VAR check. Yellow card. Jeez. We never get anything. I don't want to talk about refs, but is that not a red card for Palmer? I don't even like blaming referees, but I don't understand why there's no VAR check. I don't get it. He studded him on his ankle. Yellow card. English tax, eh? Anyway, let's move. I did say I didn't want to talk about refs, but this is why I end up talking about refs. Because you'll see an Arsenal player in this game put some soft tackle in and get a yellow. And you go, oh, how is that a yellow? And he just studded someone on their ankle. Here come Arsenal. Martinelli loses the ball. Come on, man. It's Gallagher. Declan Rice, you're on the wrong side. Don't you dare give him a yellow card for that, ref. Cole Palmer, of all people, complaining you should have been sent off. Chelsea players getting round the ref. Under normal circumstances, he probably booked Declan Rice for that, you know. They're on the break. Do you know what? I'm not actually using this as an excuse. The pitch looks so heavy. When the ball's rolling, you can see the water spraying up off the ball. There's been so much rain in London over the past couple of days, man. The pitch looks very heavy. But anyway, let me not speak so much. I can't stand the referees in this country. Oh, terrible play by Colwill. Here's Martin Odegaard. Do something, Martin. See, this is where he frustrates me. Loses the ball. I mean, we've got the ball back, but Odegaard, you're in a great position there, man. No consistency in this league whatsoever. Honestly. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. But hey, what is Odegaard doing there? Colwill makes a mistake. Oh, Saka loses the ball. Saka's got a... Is he at his sharpest? Gallagher nutmegs him. Look at this. Now, Zinny, what are you doing, you donut? He kicks Mudryk down. Lazy leg. It's a yellow card. I'm not liking this. Gallagher nutmegs Saka. Zinny, you're on the right wing there, mate. You don't even need to make that challenge. You're on a yellow card against Sterling in the 10th minute. That is a worry. Zinny on a yellow in the 10th minute is a concern. And here we go. Here's Sterling against Zinchenko. 2v1. Sterling whips it in. They're appealing for a penalty. I think we're in trouble. I think Saliba's handballed it. We're going to get a VAR check. We're in trouble. This could be end the stream, Dave, today. When this ball goes out, there's going to be a VAR check. And I'm honest, I think that has hit Saliba on an outstretched arm. Just kick the ball out of play. Just kick it out of play. Just end the pain. Anything what happens now is irrelevant. They're going to do a VAR check as soon as that ball goes out. Hopefully the ball don't go out for like 10 minutes and they can't check it. I'm not enjoying this game. We look rattled. Why do we start big games like this so slow? Chelsea are at it. Is it check complete? People are saying it's check complete. Can I relax? That's crazy. The ball still hasn't gone out of play. Oh, Saka's fouled again. Cucurella, I told you this B-Tech Hugh Wiz is dirty. Is the check complete? This ref saying it is absolutely hammering down with. He's been told to look at the screen. You're an absolute disgrace. Should have been a red card. No VAR check. Now they're looking at the screen. They're going to give a penalty. I've already just got my mind around it. His arm's wet. It's a pen. They're going to give a penalty for it. Come on, man. The header's not even going in. He's going to give it. He's going to give it. Just to accept it. He's going to give a pen. In VAR in slow motion, you don't get away with that. He's going to give a penalty. Mudryk's header hits Saliba's arm. He's going to give a pen. Oh, God. He's looked it that many times. That's the only thing that's given me a bit of hope. He's so close to him. What can he even do? He's actually moving his arm out the way. Come on, ref. Do us something. You should have given us a red card. He's shaking his head. He's give a pen. End the stream, Dave. You're just an absolute disgrace, man. Oh, what do I say? Said I wouldn't talk about it. It is a pen. If that happened for us, I'd be saying it's a pen. It's unlucky, but outstretched arm, the ball hits it. You ain't getting away with it. Saliba gives away a penalty. Mudryk's header. Who's the penalty taker for Chelsea? Cole Palmer's taking it. Shouldn't even be on the pitch, but they've started better than us. We've been awful. pure arrogance to think that you can turn up and play like this. Come on, David Raya, man. David Raya, if ever there was a time for you to earn your hero status, it's right now, bro. David Raya, earn your status right now. Permanent deal gets done straight after the game. You're never going back to Brentford. Cole Palmer against David Raya. It's hammering down with rain. Hopefully he slips over like John Terry in the Champions League final. Come on. Come on, David Raya. Penalty, Cole Palmer against David Raya. In front of the Arsenal fans. He scores. Sends him the wrong way. He doesn't even get near it. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. First goal conceded all season in the Premier League. Away from home. It's very harsh, but I think it is a pen in the modern game. But, you know, he shouldn't even be on the pitch taking the penalty. 1-0 to Chelsea. We've started the game disgustingly bad. Sends him the wrong way. If he goes the right way, he probably saves that. It's not even in the corner. Sterling's ball whipped in. Mudrik's header. I mean, what do we say, people? Must be impossible to be a defender nowadays because you might as well tie your arms together and defend. Let's get one thing straight. We can talk about the referee till the cows come home. We have started this game horrendous. Even there, Mudryk outworks 2 players to get the ball. Wake up! They need to wake up. I actually don't want to just blame the ref. I always say look in the mirror before anything else. The start we've made to this game is absolutely shocking. Nobody's getting on the ball. They're high pressing us. We can't get out. We've done nothing. We've done nothing so far. We haven't had a shot. We haven't put a decent cross in. We deserve to be losing. I think it's very harsh. In the modern game, I think it's a penalty. That's my honest opinion. If that happened against Arsenal at the other end, I'd say that's a stonewall penalty. As soon as it happened, I thought it was a pen. My question is more, why is Cole Palmer on the pitch when he stood at a man on his ankle? I've seen him given elsewhere, but when Arsenal want it, we don't get it. But let's look, like I said, let's concentrate on one thing. We're 16 minutes into the game. We've done absolutely nothing. We've done nothing. We've done absolutely nothing. Here's Saka against Cucurella. Ball goes out of play. And then Cucurella kicks him down. Is that not a yellow card? Oh, it doesn't count because the whistle's already gone. They look like they want it more than us. How is that acceptable? What did Gary Neville say about that penalty? Yeah, I'm with what Gary Neville's saying. Like, it's so harsh, it shouldn't be. But the modern game, how it is, and VAR, if you've got an outstretched arm and you block a shot, they're going to give it. Yeah, it's harsh. It's very harsh. This is such an arrogant performance from Arsenal. It's like, you know, well, we beat Man City, now we're a great team all of a sudden. No, you're not. Not one shot on target or off target. Not one touch in the opposition's penalty area. Like, do me a favour. David said if Arteta had Stones, he brings Partey and Tommy now. Big up, David. Get Thomas Partey on at half-time. How on earth do they want it more than us? We've just beat Manchester City. How can you not be fired up for this game? Saliba didn't go on international duty. Neither did Ben White. I'm not sure if David Raya did. I don't understand it. Saka doesn't look sharp. Although he did get past Cucurella then, but he kicked him down. We're just too slow on the ball. Saliba's got the ball here. Gives it to... Look at the state of Jorginho. Look at him. He might as well have a Chelsea shirt on. What is that? I'm sorry, no one can tell me he should be on the pitch ahead of Thomas Partey. He just shouldn't. He just shouldn't, mate. I'm telling you. He thought he was a Chelsea player. He kicked the ball out of play. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This is the worst 19 minutes I've seen of Arsenal all season. We've done absolutely nothing. We haven't pressed. We haven't passed the ball. We look slow. We look lethargic. We're being overrun. It's crazy. Chelsea haven't had to do anything, but here's David Raya. This don't look good. Jesus. I mean, at least... Look at that, Odegaard. Go and challenge him. This Levi Colwill looks mad dodgy on the ball as well. Penalty spot said the whole team looks constipated. I don't know what's gone on. They've had some heavy food before the game. I got to give Chelsea some credit. They're playing well. We're stinking out the gaff right now. There's Martinelli on the ball. Every time we've got the ball, one or two Chelsea players in our face, putting us under pressure. Right, here's a chance. Declan Rice, left-hand side. Deckers, what is that? That is a shambles. Absolute shambles from Deckers. What a ball, Martin Odegaard. Splits him. He didn't make his mind up. You either get... What is that? That is absolutely garbage. He didn't know what to do. It's like, it's a bit of a shot, a bit of a pass. That's dreadful from Deckers. This is the worst 20 minutes I've seen from him. Come on, man. Start getting stuck in. You're moving like a bunch of babies again. This is the soft Arsenal team that we watched a couple of years ago, man. Look, bullied. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Good ball, Zinni. Come on. Martinelli against Gusto. Caicedo comes across. There's Declan Rice, left-hand side. Come on, Deck. Don't give up. Go on, Deckers. Corner. Corner. Yeah, well done, fella. Corner to Arsenal. Come on! Start fighting, man. You're moving weak. Chelsea at the bridge, man. Didn't Forest beat Chelsea at the bridge? We're looking weak, man. Fix up. Corner to Arsenal. Martinelli to take it. 21 minutes gone. We've stunk out the bridge. Come on. I'll take a scrappy header. Enzo's rugby tackling Saliba. He's got both hands round him. Just dive. VAR check. Look at that. He's rugby tackling him. Keeper's on the floor. He gives a free kick to Chelsea. Oh, my days. This is a shambles. Ah. All that optimism. All that optimism. And look at this. Being overrun by a team in 11th is unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. Chelsea have the ball. They're too comfortable, man. We're not even pressing. There's Gabriel. Just go home. Bloody hell, man. This is a hard watch right now, I'm telling you. There's David Raya on the ball for Arsenal. Calm down. We're still winning 3-1, says Cardo. I hope you're right. It don't look like we're going to have 3 shots on target. Never mind 3 goals. Ah, dear. Just never... It's hard to understand Arsenal sometimes. You beat Man City, you know, most of your team's back fit, and you turn up and play. It's David Raya. Smashes it, slices it out for a throw-in. Oh, dear me. It's going to be a long day at the office. I'm telling you now, people. It's going to be a long day at the office. It's all because you kept wearing the Todd Bowley hat. I'm not even wearing it today. Arsenal lacking energy. I don't know why. Go on! Be stronger, Gabby. Come on, get up. Here's a chance. Martin Odegaard, 25... Dear, shall I get one of my lights out and shine it on Stamford Bridge? I told you, Martin Odegaard's nothing without sunshine. What on earth is that from Martin Odegaard? Tries to play a through ball, puts it out for a goal kick. I mean, they're trying to get Thiago Silva sent off, but he wins the ball. He wins the ball. Get up, Martinelli, bro. What on earth was that? Alfred, this is what happens when you decide not to play Partey in that midfield. He's actually the best at starting our attacks. You're spot on. You're spot on, mate. I don't know why this love fest for Jorginho. I'm not saying it's his fault we're losing. Every single Arsenal player is having a bad game at this moment in time. Somebody shine a light on the bridge, because Odegaard can't work without it. You know, he needs to sing North London Forever for inspiration. Sanchez. Oh, Mudryk, great touch. Jorginho win. That should be a yellow card for Enzo. That should be a yellow card for Enzo Fernandez, but it won't be. It won't be. Ref says play on. He's probably Frank Lampard's cousin, this ref. Jorginho is a scam artist, says Cody Mystified. 2-footer tackle from Thiago. It was, but I think he got the ball. It was a tough challenge. Mr. Leia said, you did say if we played this midfield, we'd be ran. Yeah, and we are being overrun. We are. Ball over the top, looking for Gabby Jesus. Sanchez in no man's land. Come on, Gabby. Who's in the box? Are we trying to score? Come on, Deckers, man. Get Caicedo off you. Jorginho, oh, he's playing for Chelsea. He's been Chelsea's best player. He's got a Chelsea shirt on underneath, Jorginho. Oh, my days. Saka don't look fit. He can't move. Odegaard's doing nothing. Someone play North London Forever at half-time for him, please. 20% possession since Chelsea scored for Arsenal. No, 80% for Arsenal. But we haven't done nothing with the ball. This is painful. We need a goal before half-time. Here is Jorginho. He does keep the ball this time. Saka, non-existent. Here he is. Finds Ben White, right-hand side. Whips it across. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, shots blocked. Should he have laid that off to Odegaard? I think Odegaard would have had a tap-in. Watch the replay of this. If Jesus plays this to his right-hand side, Odegaard's made the run. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not, actually. Good block by Thiago Silva. Dre said, Wiz, win the dog. We might need him for some energy in midfield. Big up Warren, who said, I'm walking in the rain in Norfolk, busy listening to you and a beer. We might need a beer to get through this game. Corner to Arsenal. Saka, in-swinger. Saliba against Enzo Fernandez. Surely that's a mismatch. It's up in the air. It's headed away by Colwill. Jesus brings it down. Turns Cucurella. Oh, he loses it. It's too easy. Raheem Sterling. Good tackle. Oh, we're in trouble here, you know. Gusto, great work by Martinelli. Superb, Gabriel Martinelli. Brilliant. Brilliant play. Earn the free kick now. Just keep the ball. Gabby, use your head, my bro. Think about it. I'm not doing the Rashford celebration either. Think about it. You ran back 60 yards. You win the ball. Just lay it off and let the guy play up the pitch. Tries to turn two players, then goes and fouls him. Jeez, Gabby Martinelli, man. I've waited so many months to see this front three. Martinelli's a speedboat with no driver. Jesus is playing defensive midfield. Saka looks like he can't run. And Odegaard's doing trick-or-treating. He's trying to hide. Like Casper the Ghost. And Jorginho's playing for Chelsea. Free kick to Chelsea. Dangerous. Crossing position. A second goal now will be devastating. Oh, we managed to clear. What is that, Gabriel Martinelli? Can't even clear the ball. Saka bounces off his knee. Go on! Oh, it's a poor pass. This game is an absolute... I mean, Gallagher's down. I think he's been winded. 27 minutes. Look at this clearance from Martinelli. What is that? You can't even clear the ball properly. Gallagher's down. I think he's winded. Mistakes, Arteta, masterclass. Look, I think Sterling was trying to get the penalty. Sterling tried to bully him. Enzo comes over. and says, give it to him. Yo, man pulled rank on him, you know. I thought Sterling was grabbing the penalty off Palmer. Palmer was actually letting the ball go for Sterling to take it. To be fair, Sterling goes over to Palmer, though. Let the young buck shine, man. You know what I'm saying? He played at, what's it called? Man City with him as well. Oh, what are we doing? We're playing so bad. We're making Gallagher look good. Here's Palmer. Oh, inches wide. Jesus. What is going on here? This is horrendous. Look how easy that is, Gallagher. Look at Jorginho. Saka's actually pushed him like, bro, are you going to catch up? Partey needs to come on at half time. This midfield's getting roasted like a Sunday dinner. This is the type of game we need Kieran Tierney. Inverted cone man, says Dennis. White Glove said Odegaard's been awful for 4 games. Days like this, you see if he's a captain. This is horrible. We're actually lucky to only be 1-0 down. Palmer, that was half a yard wide. Again, should he be on the pitch? But hey, it is what it is. Midfield, we're looking like a bagel right now. We are looking like a bagel. There is nothing in the middle right now. It's empty. Ball over the top. Here's Martinelli. He's got 2 players on him. Is he going to lift his head? Colwell kicks it out. Did that go out for a throw-in or a corner? This is such a strange performance. I'm convinced Saka's not fit. He doesn't look fit at all, Saka. Something is not right with him. Big up Snake Eyes. Long time. Bro, where you been? He said, tell Arteta he's not Pep. Start Partey. Will never be Pep. He keeps making these stupid errors. Please put Partey in now. Saka has been poor. Big up to you, Snake Eyes, bro. Corner to Arsenal. Takes it short. Odegaard finds Martinelli. Edge of the box, Jorginho. Touch out of his feet. We're in a worse position than when we took the corner. You guys, I mean, what's good? Why are you letting the ball bounce? If Jorginho loses out to Hugh Wizzy, he plays. It's our corner. We end up all the way back to David Raya. And David Raya smashes it over Martinelli's head. Oh, dear me. Give me the international break back. Honestly, I'll take England against Australia on Channel 4. This is horrendous. This is terrible. 2 weeks we waited for this. Alberto said, this is ridiculous. How are we not going to put Partey in? Mad. He'll tell you that he's not fit. But thoughts on Arsenal's interest in Watkins? I don't want him. I don't want him. I think we have to aim higher. Big up Gunts though, bro. Very bad decision not playing Partey. Arteta, really poor. You play your best team. It's a big game. I don't buy into the Jorginho hype. I said it before the game. Some people were saying in the comments, you're being disrespectful. I said, I'm not. They sold him, Chelsea, because they don't deem him good enough. They think his legs have gone. And you're seeing that. The problem with Jorginho, if he doesn't do well on the ball, you've got nothing else because he can't run. He's not strong. So if he's having a bad game on the ball and giving passes away, you've got nothing left, like Ian Beale said in that meme. There's nothing there. Partey's got to come on at half time, but he won't. He won't because Arteta loves Jorginho. Here's Ben White. Chest sit down. Maybe he couldn't see anything. Maybe he had hair dye in his face. Maybe the suntan lotion was in his face. Odegaard has been non-existent. Someone needs to play North London Forever at half time so he can have a cry and maybe he'll get some emotion. This is horrendous. Zinchenko, we need to get on the ball. We're allowing Chelsea to dominate us. If you was watching this game and I said one of these teams is down in 11th and struggling and one of them, a win will take them top of the league, you'd say Chelsea were the ones at the top of the league. Where the hell is the intensity from us? Watch when we get the ball. We're walking. Look, we're walking on the ball. You'd think we were 1-2-0 up, running the game. It's no intensity whatsoever. Gabriel on the ball. He's forced backwards. No options. Where's the movement? Come and get the ball. Saka, who's been so quiet, fires it into Odegaard. Lovely touch to Ben White. He's got no option. Got no option. He forced him to go long. That's a good ball, though. Jesus, left-hand side. Sterling yaps him. Knows him well, don't he, Man City? Chelsea have the ball. We are absolutely horrendous in this game. Anyone who's tuned into the watch-along and you're not actually watching the game, honestly, you're the lucky one right now that you don't have to watch this. Zinchenko heads the ball out for a throw-in. This is the worst half of football I have seen from Arsenal this season. It's horrendous. To me, it's an arrogant performance. I don't understand. Lack of intensity is unacceptable at this level for a team trying to win the league. It's not like we've just played, you know, midweek and we've travelled and we're knackered. Like, half our team didn't play in the international break. And Chelsea are running all over us. I said the energy in midfield could be a problem. Odegaard, you know what? I don't even want to individualise players here. I couldn't name you one Arsenal player that's had a good half. Not one. Raya's kicking the ball out of play. None of them are doing anything. We look dysfunctional. You've got to change that midfield. You've got to put Thomas Partey next to Declan Rice and give us some power and energy. I also am concerned about Saka. Look at Odegaard. He couldn't control a bag of cement right now. Jorginho gets... Look at him. He got no recovery. Enzo bullies him. Goes past Rice having a shocker. Rice looks like he's on ice skates. You know when you used to go ice skating and get there? I don't know everyone, but we used to call them Billy Blues. Them ice skates, man, they were massive. They were horrible, man. It was like concrete on your feet. He looks like he's got them on his feet. We're getting bopped by Cole Palmer, bro. It's mad. Rice moving like Cecil in the announcement video. It's all mad. Here's Colwill. Cucurella against Saka. Oh, he'll probably get booked for that. Saka fouls Cucurella. He's a proper scumbag, this BTEQ Wizzy, I'm telling you. Saka don't look sharp at all. At all. I'd rather have Reece Nelson. At least he'll run around. 35 minutes gone. I know some of you might have just tuned in. You think, how is he just moaning this much? If you watch this first half, this is unbelievably poor how bad we're playing. Lawrence said Odegaard is missing. He does this every big game. Doesn't turn up in enough big games. That's why when people, you know, compare him to Mesut Ozil and that, I say, I've seen Ozil in Clásicos running riot against Barca. Do you know what I mean? I've seen him in big games for Arsenal. Come on, we win the ball back. Odegaard finds Jesus. Got a touch like a trampoline. Can't control the ball. Honestly, this is absolutely beyond belief. The only positive about this is that it's only 1-0. We could be out of this game right now. We genuinely could be 2 or 3-0 down. Look at that. Here's Gallagher. He's in against Raya. Raya saves it near post, unmarked. 2 Arsenal players go to win the ball. We're making Conor Gallagher look like Paul Gascoigne. Look at the state of this defending. Look at Jorginho. Doesn't track the runner. Loses the header. Saliba comes running in. Loses the header. To be fair, I think Gallagher's half a yard offside. This is absolutely... I cannot believe how bad we're playing. Where's the leadership? Where's my leaders? I hear about this leadership group. Take control. Here's Ben White. Look at the state of his first touch. You've turned up with... Look at Jorginho. Come on, man. Saka finds Odegaard. Create something. Do something. You're meant to be in a title challenge. You ain't winning no title playing like this. Jorginho finds Martinelli. 1v1 with Gusto. You got to get at him. Sterling, you see, he's on the recovery quickly. Do something. Here's Zinchenko. Tries to flick it. Loses it. We win the ball back, though. Should have signed Maddison. Too late for that, Andrew, I'm afraid. We are where we are. Saka, bully this brother, man. Great. It's not. Good flick there. Declan Rice flicks it on to Martinelli. Come on. Get busy, man. Players aren't getting busy right now. Is Zinchenko. Just give us a scrappy equaliser before half-time. Saliba, 35 yards out. Finds Saka. They're 2v1 straight away. Saka loses the ball and he fouls him. Honestly, I'm being serious. I'm saying this in a calm manner. I'm saying this in a very calm manner. I genuinely, at the moment, feel like turning this game off at half time. Honestly. And honestly, this is absolutely horrendous. Like, you would think you're watching Sheffield United in red and white. Newly promoted all over the place. This is beyond bad, how bad we're playing. I'm not shouting. I'm not raging. I'm not individualising players. I'm not calling the manager's head. This performance is absolutely disgraceful. It's a disgrace, as Drogba once said at the bridge. Laser Gaming, big up yourself, said UFC stream. Well, at least I'd see some fight. I ain't seen no fight from Arsenal in 39 minutes in a London derby. Move the ball quicker. This ain't a training session. Just passing it, standing there. Oh, put my arms out. Odegaard, mate, you couldn't pass wind. You couldn't pass wind, my friend. You're supposed to be the captain. He says he feels emotional when he hears North London forever. I feel emotional watching him give the ball away every 2 minutes. I can't believe what I'm watching. I need a break at half time. I genuinely need a break. Like, I might have to watch something else for 15 minutes. 5 minutes till I can't wait till half time. Here's Saka against Hugh Wizzy. He's pocketed him. He's done nothing against him. Ben White. Saliba. Oh, Jesus. And I don't mean Gabriel when I say that either. Here's Martinelli. When Martinelli gets the ball, if he doesn't run at gusto straight away, Sterling gets back, makes it a 2v1, and then he ain't going nowhere. Look at the state of that. We give the ball. Zinni giving the ball away again. We've won it back, though. We haven't. Sanchez hasn't made one save in goal for them. Not one. I don't think we've had a shot on target. Ball over the top looking for Saka. Cucurella deals with him. It's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, my. He's put his shot out for a throw-in. No, good pass. I take it back. Good pass, Gabby. Martinelli keeps it in. One of the worst shots I've ever seen, by the way. Declan Rice crosses it in. Sanchez catches it. You might as well put 11 mannequins on the pitch and start singing, "That girl is a real crowd pleaser." It's the mannequin challenge. What year was the mannequin challenge? Like 2017? This is unbelievable. I know Halloween's coming up, but Odegaard's trick-or-treating. He's turned up as Casper the Ghost. He's trying to scare everyone because we can't see him. Gabriel Jesus had a shot that was so bad, it was going out for a throw-in and Martinelli kept it in. It's wild. Look at that. They're having a wrestling match. Sterling and Gabriel. We're getting roughed up. Honestly, forget a drink. Them man need creatine at half time. They need some yam and dumpling and banana. These men are moving soft. Weak. Let a man like Conor Gallagher bully you. What kind of foolishness am I watching? Conor Gallagher, you know. Bullying us. Cole Palmer. Bullying us. Caicedo just flicking the ball over man's head. It's crazy. What the hell is this? Gabriel Jesus on the left wing. We ain't even got a striker. This is the worst I've seen. This is crazy. Saka getting pocketed by Hugh Wizzy. It's madness. Fraud gang. It's wild. I need a break. I can't wait till half time. Look, Palmer flick round the corner. Look at Sterling. Look what Sterling's just done to Zinchenko. He's pinned him and spun him. Here come Chelsea. We're in trouble. It's Gallagher. He puts it over. We are... Oh, my days. Zinni could not defend. Look at Zinni. Pin. Move, boy. Where I go? Yard man. Sterling too strong for him. Too strong for him. They don't know about the plantain and the banana and the dumpling and these man eating beans on toast. Weak. Getting roughed up by this Chelsea team. What kind of foolishness is this? But guess what? You can't really take Zinni off because we don't have a left back. We loaned out Tierney, didn't we? Come on, here's Gabriel Jesus. He gives it away. Ref gives us a free kick, though, out of sympathy, I think. Pot's going to bring Jackson on at half-time. Tierney, anyone? Tell him about the green banana. Real strength. These men are weak. Can't win titles like that. Weak. Too much beans on toast, man. Too much baked beans. Got me all hyped up for a London derby against Chelsea. You turn up. Thiago Silva got booked. That's probably the only good thing we've done this season. This game, I mean. Foolishness. I always come to this channel, cheer me up. Odegaard, come on. Finds Declan Rice. Decker's... Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Oh, oh God. Deckers. Declan Rice, you're offside, mate. Honestly, I need a break. I need half time. I need half time. Declan Rice made a run from a free kick. Odegaard gives it him. He's offside. Ben White, look, heads it straight to him. We're making Gallagher look like a world beater. Enzo spraying passes. We stink. We stink. Sterling against Zinchenko. Rolls past him. They're appealing for a penalty. They're appealing for a pen. I don't think it's going to be given. Jeez, man. What on earth am I watching? Declan Rice. This is crazy. Zinchenko over the top looking for Martinelli. Come on, come on, come on. Don't foul him. Don't foul. He's turned him like he's not even there. Look at this Caicedo. Put him under pressure, man. Gabriel. Oh, my God. What is he doing? He does all right in the end. 2 minutes added on with 45 seconds in. Here's Zinchenko. Finds Odegaard. Oh, Odegaard, you make me sick. Don't ever compare him to Mesut. Sterling's on the ball. He's going to run riot. It's crazy. Here's Palmer. Here's Enzo. Tries to chip him. Saved by Rayo. I am absolutely disgusted with what I'm watching on this football pitch. Look at Zinni. He's a mess. Oh, great tackle, Gabriel Martinelli, by the way. What a challenge. Bullied. Overran, outworked. We got no hunger. We got no determination. We've got no tempo. We've got nothing. Saka don't look fit. Jorginho's playing like a snail. I've seen snails turn quicker than Jorginho. Announcement, the Chuckle Brothers football is back. This 10 seconds till half-time. And guess what we're doing? Passing the ball round at the back. He blows half-time. Thank you that it's over. Thank you. End it. End the worst 45 minutes that I have seen in a long time. The worst 45 minutes all season. Bullied and overran. Get Partey on at half time. Not one player. Not one player's having a good game. It's the worst I've seen Declan Rice play. Jorginho's going to get... Oh. Do you know what, people? Honestly, I hope a lot of you, I appreciate you all tuned in, over 4,000 of you. I don't struggle to talk. As you know, I can sit here for 3 hours of a live stream and just talk and talk and talk. I'm genuinely a little bit speechless at what I've just watched. It's potentially the worst 45 minutes I've seen from Arsenal in I don't know how long. Anyone who didn't watch that 45 minutes, I envy you that you haven't had to watch that. Don't watch the highlights. Skip anything to do with that first half. Not one Arsenal player has played well. David Raya is kicking the ball out of play. Ben White can't control the ball. Zinchenko keeps giving it away. Gabriel looks like he's about to do something crazy. Saliba's giving a penalty away. Jorginho's running backwards. He's treading water. Declan Rice looks like rice pudding. He can't sort his feet out. Odegaard's playing hide and seek, except he's the only one playing it. No one can find him. Martinelli's a speedboat with no driver. Saka looks like he can't move, like he's been injured for 4 months. And Gabriel Jesus playing like Lacazette with no hairline in defensive midfield. Apart from that, we're playing all right. That is the worst 45 minutes of the season. We just beat Man City. 2 weeks I've been gassed about that victory. I come back and watch this. I come back and watch that. Conor Gallagher running riot, nutmegging Saka, spraying passes out left and right. Cole, wild. Sterling's got Zinchenko in his pocket. Zinny can get sent off at any moment. I'm telling you now. Zinny's finished for this game. Zinny on a yellow card against Sterling. Forget it. It don't add up. It don't add up, people. He's too strong for him. Too quick for him. He's a mess. He's a mess. You've got to change something. Zinny is a ticking time bomb. And this ref will send him off. Now, the one thing I can say in defence of Arsenal, Cole Palmer could have got sent off. It was a terrible challenge. Stood showing. Hits Jesus on the ankle. Could have been a red. And then he ends up scoring the penalty, which makes it even worse. But what can we do about it? Nothing. What they can do is put in a performance and show some intensity, and they haven't. They are bottling it tonight. Get Tomiyasu on for Zinchenko. Get Jorginho off. Get Thomas Partey on. Saka looks like he can't run. You might as well take him off. Play Trossard, play ESR or Nelson. Do something. Let's get into these super chats. Jerome, big up Big C. Waited 2 weeks for this. Mikel Arteta keeps trying to outsmart himself with these lineups. He confuses himself. He honestly confuses himself, Mikel. Just be Mikel Arteta. Don't try and be Pep Guardiola part 2. That's all we want. No one will call out Odegaard for being awful. Mate, he hasn't even turned up for the exam. I can't even give him a low grade. Player ratings, if this carries on, you're going to need ID just to come in the stream. You're going to need to prove you're 18. It's going to be a massacre if this carries on. Big up White Glove. Odegaard's been non-existent. He might as well not be on the pitch. He's been that bad. The corner flags move more than him. Marco said, inverted performance. Jorginho needs replacing. Guess what? Chelsea knew that about 10, 11 months ago. And we bought him. You know, when you finish like your bottle of water and you finished it, you put it in the recycling bin, then you bin it. Arsenal are going in Chelsea's recycling bin and trying to make things out of their rubbish. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Maker. Anyone watched them cartoons when they was younger, you know what I'm talking about. But Mr. Maker, you know, used to make things and, you know, when you cardboard and stuff. Jorginho's like the plastic bottle that you threw in your bin 3 days ago. Arsenal are in the bin trying to make something out of it. Just let it go in the trash and leave it. Go and buy your own bottle of water from the shop. But hey, what do I know? Rishikesh said, are you watching the rugby? Mate, I won't be watching any sport for the foreseeable future if this continues. Dylan said, we look worse without Havertz. Maybe he was the secret to our success. Maybe he distracts people. Snake Eye said, had appendicitis and operation was complicated, odd for a surgeon to let others operate on him. But I'm getting better. I've been watching. Big up. Hey, get well soon, bro. Hope you're well. Appreciate you tuning in. And, I mean, watching that ain't going to make things better, that's for sure. But big up yourself, bro. Safe recovery. David said, if there was ever a game that says we need Ivan Toney, absolute nailed on comment. If ever there was a game that says we need a striker with power, with strength, that can hold the ball up and allow people to go and join in. But we don't have it. We've got Jesus Azet up front today. Joey said, big up from South Texas. Bring on Leo and Partey second half. Oh, an unpopular opinion here, but sub out Odegaard for ESR. It'll give us more in this game. Totally agree. Totally agree. Odegaard's non-existent. Every time Robbie talks too much, we get trashed, says Jorge. Usman said, Big C karma. We mustn't forget it's been raining. I'm blaming the rain. I am. I'm joking, by the way. Usman, big up. Ghost said, give us credit. We are bossing the midfield. You won against Man City because there ain't no Roderick. Listen, pains me to do it. Chelsea have been fantastic. Yeah, I'm not going to cap. They've ran all over our team today. We're like a running track at the Olympics. We've just laid down and been ran all over. Conor Gallagher looks like a world beater today. You know, it's crazy. Enzo spraying passes. Cole Palmer looks like a seasoned veteran. Sterling is just playing around on there. Zinchenko, it's crazy. They're talking about the penalty, but I don't care about that. Yeah, big up Ghost Steel. Listen, I give credit where credit's due, painfully. Havertz would play better than Odegaard and Jesus. That's how bad we're playing. In open play said, by the way, Rice was onside from the free kick. Wrong call. Probably wouldn't have made a difference, mate. We've been that bad. Terra Official TV, big up. Get ESR, Tommy, and Partey on now. This is not on. Odegaard plays better with Partey behind him, says Momo. Yeah, because he'll do some of the dirty work for him and he gets the ball to him. Vegas gone a tactical mistake to start the build-up through Jorginho and Rayo. They set the tone from the beginning and both are too slow. Jorginho plays like he's in Serie B and hardly makes passes forward. What you've done with Jorginho, you've given them a trap and said, go and get him. And they're hunting him down and he's slow on the ball. Partey is stronger. He can hold people off. He plays through the lines quicker. You're spot on. Abdullah, if I was in charge of Arteta tonight, Arteta going to get sacked. The whole team is poor, meaning is the manager. Even if we get a draw this game, sack Arteta, says Abdullah. And King Bucks, Havertz up top to beat the press, Jesus. For Saka, it's a good point. It is a good point. Saka doesn't look fit. Zinni is struggling against Sterling. Oh, dear. Right, let's get into a few of your comments anyway. Yeah, Hugh Wizzy is... Listen, let's look for solutions. It's 45 minutes. I'm sure we've seen football matches in the past where teams losing 1-0 and they come back and win the game. What the players can't afford to do is give up. It's 1-0. Score in the first 15, 20 minutes, it's game on. Right? We've played absolutely horrendous. The positive thing that I could say is we've played so bad, I feel like the only way is up from that first 45 minutes. Arteta should be ripping into them at half-time. That's not acceptable. That's what I said. We're trying to catch Man City, people. The level has to be so high. I want to see the bravery of the manager. It seems he can take certain players off at half-time, but he won't take others off. Will he take Jorginho off at half-time? Saka doesn't look fit. Big up Lay. Saka should come out for the foreseeable. Guy doesn't look all right. He doesn't look sharp. That 2-week break, he might have lost some of his match fitness. What we need now is leadership. What we need is bravery. What we need is some fight and determination. I didn't see enough leadership in that first half. I need to, you know, Odegaard's meant to be the captain. Anybody can do a team talk. But we need more. Takan said, Redknapp, spot on. The game is in trouble with pens like that, but we have been terrible. And I agree. Penalty's harsh, but it's going to be given. So I'm not going to complain about it. The red card was the one that frustrated me, and the ref didn't even go to look at it. VAR said no. Could have been a red, but like I said, let's focus on ourselves. we've been absolutely horrendous. The sad thing is, if Palmer gets sent off, the game changes. We probably step it up. We're playing against 10 men, and you know that does change things. But I'm going to stay positive, back the boys. I had this mindset against City. I have faith in them. All we can do is back them. All we can do, listen, there's no time for Arsenal therapy now. Players have to turn up and show what they're about. You've seen champions before. They go a goal down, 2 goals down and win. If you want to be champions, you come back and win this game. Donny said, controversial opinion. I believe Kai should come on for either Rice or Jesus. Leo said, Saka fit enough, but Partey isn't after playing the last 2 games. Exactly. That is absolute bang on. Saka hasn't played for 2.5 weeks. Partey played 45 and 60 minutes, but he's not fit enough. Make that make sense. Big up Goal So in the comments. I just missed your comment, but I saw your name. Apologies. Comments are flying in. Nearly 5,000 of you locked in. Really appreciate it. Take Jesus off and bring on Trossard. I would actually leave Jesus on. Saka is the bigger worry because he doesn't even look fit. S. Runny said, just logged on. How are we cooking? Bro, the oven is well and truly turned off. Ekondir said, Partey for Jorginho, Havertz up front, Jesus to the right. That could be the option. At least Jesus, I believe, can be more lively against Cucurella, and Havertz can hold the ball up. We can still win this. We can still win this if we need to have the right... If I'm in that dressing room now, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, yo, we were poor, but... Chelsea are not playing amazing. They look lively when they attack, but they're not playing amazing. It is only 1-0. If we can turn things, you know, there'll always be a spell in the game where it will go in your favour. We need to come out firing and be more lively. We're not pressing well enough for me. Havertz and Nketiah are incoming, watch and see. Big C, where is Odegaard if he doesn't show up? Omar, yeah, he hasn't turned up today, unfortunately. Highly wanted criminal. Sorry, Curtis, we are winning the Rugby World Cup. Listen, I'm only focused on this right now. Rodriguez said, Chelsea parking the bus. Get ESR on. We need him to be more direct. Odegaard has been so poor. Jesus rushing his play. Palmer should have been sent off. We need solutions. We need solutions, people. We're 1-0 down. It's hammering down with rain. Test the goalkeeper. Have some shots. People, I'm going to make a drink. Bear with me. I will be back. Just give me 30 seconds and I'll be back, people. Do you know what? That first 45 minutes was so bad, I was tempted not to come back. No, I'm joking. Second half's about to begin shortly. Let's check the subscriber, not subscriber count. Let's check the likes count, people. I know there isn't much to like about that game. I got to be honest, but I'm hoping, you know, you're at least supporting the stream. We're only at 1.5 likes, people. Come on. Work with me. There's 4,400 of you in the chat. We should be on at least 2.5K. Zinchenko off. Tomiyasu on, people. Zinny off. Tomiyasu on. I agree with that. I would have made another 1 or 2 changes alongside that, but it's better than nothing. Right, second half underway. We can't be any worse than that. Zinny off is a good decision by the manager. And we're underway. Massive 45 minutes. Massive. We lose this game, you've deleted everything that you did against Man City. But you've got an opportunity to, you know, turn it around. Go Steel, you wanted Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. You got it. Now what? Yes, we are playing amazing to neutralise your front three. Listen, we haven't created anything for them. You can have anyone up front. You could put Ronaldo, Messi, and Mbappe up front. We can't even get the ball to them. But yeah, listen. As I said, Ghost, I gave you a credit. You've stopped us from playing. Ray and Nephew setting, said Jerome. Bro, that was, like I said, that was a difficult watch. Controversial, but you need a Xhaka. Man's kept Jorginho. I told you he wouldn't take Jorginho off. He loves the guy too much. They probably go on holiday together. They're about the same age, to be fair. But listen, Tomiyasu's on. Jorginho plays a long ball to Jesus. He can't control it. Gusto clears it in the air. Odegaard, come on, do something. Hope he listened to North London Forever at halftime. Had a good cry. Hopefully it's going to inspire him. Here's Saliba on the halfway line. No changes for Chelsea. Still doesn't bring on Thomas Partey at halftime, which is insane. I really don't get that. This is your chance. Trust me, it is a chance. It is. It's all right being good when everything's nice and rosy in the garden. What about when it's raining, you're 1-0 down, you're not playing well? That's where you figure out sometimes how good a manager is and how good a team is. Tomiyasu's inverting as well. Is he able to do that? I just think we played way too slow in that first half. Here's Jorginho. He's doing something that I hate seeing, right? And that is when a player has the ball and he puts his arms out to say, give me options. Because when you do that, you're showing the opposition that you've got no option. You don't know who to pass to. What is that from Ben White? Absolutely shocking. Gives the ball away. Gallagher. Mudryk whips it in. Scored 2-0. Lock it off. Lock it off. Mudryk's lobbed the keeper. He didn't even mean to do it. David Raya's been lobbed. It's game over. It's finished. Genuinely tempted to just turn the stream off. Mudryk has put in a cross and lobbed this little leprechaun in goal. Do you know what? I can't even sit here and shout and start ranting and raving. It's beyond that. It's a joke. It might as well be April the 1st. Look at this guy. Getting lobbed from across. Look at Ben White. Too busy getting his hair dyed. Look at Odegaard falling on the floor. Jorginho running like he's got a caravan on his back. Out wide to Mudryk. Keeper's off his line. He gets lobbed. Gets lobbed from across. He's tried to cross it with his left foot and lob the goalkeeper. Look at the state of this Oompa Loompa in goal. Look at him. Oh. Finished. Forget it. Forget it, people. It was always going to be Mudryk, wasn't it? I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. To end the stream, Dave. End the stream, Dave. We might get smoked. Here they go again. Sterling. Tomiyasu. Oh, he does well. Look at David Raya. Look at Jorginho. Look at, the positioning shocking. He's on the edge of the 6-yard box getting lobbed. Get on your line and tip it over the damn crossbar. That's what he should be doing. He's on the corner of the 6-yard box getting lobbed by a left-footed cross from the left-hand side. Absolutely crazy. Saka getting dealt with by Hugh Wizzy. Madness. Take him on, please. Do something. You're going to get tackled. Saka's having an absolute shocker. There's no way he's fit. Look at them. They're popping us. They're absolutely bopping us. Saka wins it. Here's a chance. Cross it. Cross it! Cross it! Jorginho whips it in. Oh, my God. Why did Saka not cross it with his right foot? Tomiyasu does well. This is embarrassing. I'm struggling to watch this. Martinelli against Gusto. Oh, God. Waited months for this front three, and now they're... Oh. This is a joke. Why did Saka not cross the ball then with his right foot? We're 2-0 down. I can't believe it. We're 2-0 down at the bridge. This manager's keeping Jorginho on the pitch. And you keep it. Look at Saka. He doesn't even look fit. This is an absolute shambles. Here's Declan Rice in the penalty area. Goalkeeper hasn't made a save. Martinelli whips it in. Thiago wins the header. They win in every header. Every second ball, they win it. They want it more than us. Martinelli finds Tomiyasu. All my enthusiasm for this game has gone out the window. 2-0 down. I said we got to score early second half and we concede. Saka sends Cucurella to the shops. Whips in with his right foot. The keeper tips it away. Doesn't get lobbed from across, no. Here's Martinelli up against Gusto. You going to lift your head, bro? Jorginho, he just plays too slow. Saliba gives it away. Here's Mudryk. Sterling, look at the strength. Tomiyasu's bigger than him. Look, he's done well there, Tommy. He's going to give a free kick. No, he doesn't. Come on. Jesus needs to actually play up front and stop running around in midfield. We ain't got time for this. I can't believe we're 2-0 down. I really can't. I can't believe we're 2-0 down. But then again, I can, because you can't play like that and get away with it. Jeffries, yeah, listen, man, the game is the game. Bring on Havertz. We might as well. Lock off the stream, I do. You can accept a defeat, but when you don't turn up, it hurts. If we turned up today, ran our socks off, put it in, and somehow they were too good for us, it would hurt, but you've got to accept it. We're just crumbling. Come on, here's Martinelli in the area, up against Gusto. Cuts inside. Martinelli! Oh, shots deflected, corner. I can't even get hyped up. I swear, I've got so many thoughts running through my brain right now. And I'm just, we need to score quickly. Vegas gone up. Arteta got away with Raya and Jorginho v City, but he played himself today. Can't play Jorginho in a game like this, my friend. Need to win the midfield battle. We've been dominated in there. Corner to Arsenal, in-swinger. Saka to take it. It's deep. The keeper flicks it away. Out for another corner. I wish our goalkeeper could do that. Flick the ball out for a corner instead of getting lobbed. He was complaining it was a foul. Why is Partey not playing? I swear it would change everything. Apparently not fully fit, even though he played 2 games for Ghana. But Saka hasn't played for 2.5 weeks. Make it make sense. 53 minutes gone. Corner to Arsenal. Chelsea 2. Arsenal 0. The worst 53 minutes you have seen of Arsenal in a long time. But can we get a goal back? Ben White's having a scrap with Cole Palmer. Just concentrate on the ball, my friend. Header wide. Just a joke. We're an absolute joke today, honestly. We're shambles. All of a sudden, Aaron Ramsdale don't look too bad right now. Look at the guy's positioning. Get on your goal line. Lobbed him. Lobbed him from across. You're at your near post. It gets worse every time I see it. He said he'd sub a goalkeeper. Look at him rolling around in front of the camera. Why is he... Get that smirk off your face as well. This ain't Brentford. Send him back to Brentford, man. Send him back to Brentford. We want our money back. And we want Ivan Toney. We don't want this guy getting lobbed. Aaron Ramsdale, man. All is forgiven. He wouldn't have got lobbed by that, man. I'm telling you now. He'll bring Partey on with 5 minutes to go and play him right back. Throw into Chelsea. David Raya looks like he can't believe what's going on right now. Poor man management, poor squad choice. I don't think we've had a shot on target in 54 minutes with our first choice front three on the pitch. Tomiyasu finds Martinelli. Finds Jorginho. Tomiyasu gets bullied. Come on, Declan Rice. You've been awful as well. Here's Martinelli up against Caicedo. Goes to the byline. Corner. I mean, we keep winning corners. I can't even be excited. There's no excitement for a corner. Vivek said, Bridge is our training ground. Second page settings. 2 bad years and these lot think London is red. Humble see and sit down. You're making Gallagher work. I can't read no more, Vivek. It's too much. Thank you for the super chat. I'll take my humbling. I have to. Come on. Corner to Arsenal. Whipped in. Headed away. Comes out to Jorginho. His shot's blocked. Oh, Deckers. What the hell is that? Is that Tomiyasu? He's complaining for a corner. I think, was it a corner? Or did he just slice it wide? Who cares anyway? Oh, it was a corner. It hits Caicedo, but who cares? We won't score from the corner anyway. What's the point? We're trying to win the league, get this midget out of goal. Crazy. Getting lobbed from across. We've asked no questions of them. Look, they're not even playing that well. Just smashing a long ball out for a throw-in. They're just going to hang on for the 2 goals. Poch, you know. Oh, we waited 2 weeks for this. And today, Caicedo turns up, need a big game bounce. Their midfield's done us in, really has. Oh my God, we've lost the ball. I didn't even see that. Oh my days. I looked up and Cole Palmer had the ball. Was that Raya? Get him off. Get this Brentford keeper off. I'm done now. I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm being real now. Ramsdale, I'm sorry, bro. Ramsdale's got to come back. This is ridiculous. You brought him in because he's so good on the ball. He's giving the ball to Chelsea players and getting lobbed by Mudryk. Get him off. Get Cole Hine on. Flicked on, they're in. Oh, headed over. Could have been 3-0. This is the worst game I've seen in years. He's offside. I don't even want to watch the game. This is the worst game I've seen in so long. David Raya looks like he can't believe it. The pressure's too much. Pressure bust pipes, man. Everything mash up right now. Get this Brentford goalkeeper off, man. Get him off. We're trying to play out from the back and we're just giving the ball away. I can't believe Jorginho's still on the pitch. I can't believe a lot of these players are still on the pitch. I'd have took 5 of them off. They've been that bad. Here's Ben White. I don't know, is it the hair, but he's gone to pot today. He can't control the ball. The cones are inverted. That's why Brentford said, nah, just have him. Have him on loan, man. Just pay us when you've got it. Saka gets fouled by Cucurella. Are you ever going to book this guy? He's fouled him so many times. Big C Goalkeepers Union, that was a freak goal, says Sports Genius. But giving the ball away on the edge of your own box, that's not. Free kick to Arsenal. Lock off the street. I feel like doing it. I'm staying here purely for content and the community. I don't want nothing to do with this game. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare of a game. I swear down, I've been saying Oda goes for time, hoping he will prove me wrong, but time and time again he goes missing. Big away games. I don't know where he goes, but he disappears. He's taking a free kick now. I haven't seen one Arsenal player like go and crunch someone in a tackle, go on a run, take a shot, have a go at the rest of the players. I've seen nothing. I've seen no leadership, you know, but we'll see. Free kick. Odegaard whips it in. That's too high. It's flicked on. It's over. Arsenal are appealing for a penalty. Arsenal are appealing for a penalty. I think the goalkeeper might have punched him. Just give us a penalty out of sympathy. Let's see the replay. Is this a penalty? Ball was whipped in. I mean, Jesus goes up. Tomiyasu goes up. Nah, you're not going to get that. You ain't getting that. I wish we was. Thank God Raya's only on loan, says Jamie. The damage might be done by the time that loan's finished. Rice is one of the best DMs in the world, and we're playing him as an 8 and putting Jorginho in his position. That's a good point, man. That is a good point. You know, we've tried to get him to attack. It hasn't worked. But, is what it is. Nah, we ain't getting a pen for that. It's not happening. At least Tommy's kind of keeping Sterling calm a bit. Yeah, a bit. He ain't going to do worse than what Zinni was doing. Big C, do you reckon Arteta underestimated Chelsea? Maybe. I think the team did. Look at the state of that from Rail. I mean, I give him a bit of credit. At least he makes the save after, but it's a shambles. It's a shambles. Ivan Toney, anyone? Bro, I told you. You know, people saying, oh, we need to aim higher. We ain't getting better than him. That's what we need to get. Powerhouse. Aggression. This is 29 minutes to go. I can't believe we've only made one substitution. Partey and Trossard on. Try something. Gabriel Jesus is back up. He has to make some changes. He really does. I see no changes like the start of that Tupac song, people. Emmanuel said, Curtis, relax. City lost 2 games. We only lost 1. Mate, that mentality will never get us ahead of Man City. It's not just because we're losing a game. Losing a game's going to happen. We lost games last season. I never expected Arsenal to go invincible. The way we've lost or are losing this game at the moment is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You should not get overran and bullied. I don't think we've had a shot on target. Have we had a shot on target in this game? This performance is a disgrace. I don't buy into that. Just, you know, you'll lose games. Not one shot on target. The keeper hasn't made one save in 62 minutes. I'm not here for that. I'm going to be honest. I'm not here for that. It's the way we're losing. If they put in fight and a shift and Chelsea scored 2 crackers and they were just better than us today, sometimes you got to hold your hands up and go, it's a bad day at the office. They were too good. No. We've handed this to them on a plate like their Sunday dinner. And so many of our players have been poor, you know? So many of them. 28 minutes to go. Can we get something? Can I at least see the goalkeeper tested? I cannot believe that we haven't made more than one substitution. We're still playing out of the back. Saliba gets pressed there. That could, we can't... See, the problem I've always said with this Arsenal team is the lack of a plan B. We do not have a plan B. When plan A doesn't work, look at that from Ben White. That is embarrassing. He just ran out of ideas on the ball, so just gave the ball to them. Caicedo finds Sterling. I can't wait for this game to finish. It's embarrassing the way they're beating us. Caicedo and Enzo are balling, and Gallagher. Honestly, all 3 of them are bopping us. They've got too much energy and they're fighting and we're just not doing anything. Keeping Partey on the bench. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Can we create anything? I mean, still enough time to try and get a draw if we were to score soon. Start calling Declan fried rice. What, Curtis? The pitch and the ref and the rain and the ball. Come on, here's Martinelli up against Gusto. Cuts inside, slips over. It's the rain. It's the rain, Kev. Martinelli whips it in, not a bad ball. Cucurella heads out for a corner. Jason said Big C used to blame. Both. Both manager and players. Team was good enough to put up a fight. Look, they're making a change. Jackson's coming on for Mudryk. Yeah, we're just not making changes. Alfred, you've been calling out Ramsdale for a while. He said, I've been Ramsdale's lawyer. Told you from the go that he was a better goalkeeper. We miss his wild side. I think you're right. I think you could be right. Jamie said no more signing Chelsea and City's leftovers. I agree with that. Jorge said never seen a game as bad for Ramsdale as Raya is. And Abdullah said, who is that useless? Listen, we're not calling people out. But yeah, I'm not going to I appreciate the super chat. I'm not going to accept this performance. And I don't think any Arsenal fan should accept this performance. Don't dress this up as, oh, we just lost a game and Man City have lost a few games. No. We can lose games. It happens. But this performance, don't create an excuse for this performance. They haven't even put up a fight. Saka in swinging corner. Are we even going to win a header from a corner? All I see is Chelsea players heading it away. Saka whips it in. Gabriel heads it. They're appealing for handball. Come on. Here's Martinelli. Pass. Lift your head. You've got 2 players on you, bro. Declan Rice. Heinz Gabriel. You do not want Magalhaes on the left wing in that situation. Martinelli is not the time and the place to be flicking the ball over people. Here's Sterling up against Saliba. Jackson, 1-on-1. Oh, Raya gets it. He tries to take it round him. To be fair, we had Ben White on the cover as well. Gabriel, pass the ball, bro. This is crazy. We've been poor this season. This loss isn't surprising. Remember, Lons, Fulham at home. Our attack and defence have been poor. When was a goal down, we came back. Here's Saka in the area. Whips it in. Oh, it's blocked at the near post. Thiago Silva, what a block. Here's Odegaard. Forgot he was playing. Can we get something out of him? He needs to do some. Play a pass. Hit a shot that goes in. Do something. Concept, JP. Chelsea want Tony too. By January, these men will be above us if we continue like this. Because they'll offer him more money. Martinelli's having a shocker now as well. B. Dizzle said Teta's stubbornness will kill us. MJ said no worries, Big C. You man won the title last game. Ah, dear. Throw into Chelsea on the halfway line. Poch gives a hug to Cole Palmer. He's had a good game. Oh, my days. Eddie's coming on. Thomas Partey on the bench. You're bringing Eddie on for Jesus. I mean, just... oh, God. Oh, dear, he's bringing Eddie on. I mean, Smith Rowe's coming on for Jorginho, but oh, God. Saka can barely move. He's bringing Eddie on. It's just Partey can't get on the pitch. Oh, dear. He'll bring Havertz on next. He will. It's going to be Havertz next. I can't let it ruin my weekend. I can't. I'm not going to allow it to happen. I'm not. I refuse to. They don't deserve the anger. Look, Cole Palmer's dropping step-overs and all sorts. I refuse to let it ruin my weekend. But he's brought Eddie on. He just couldn't write it, could you? You could not write it. Ah. This madness is absolute. I'm getting messages from all over the place. But hey, don't worry, guys. Eddie's on. To be fair, get Odegaard off the pitch as well. It's an absolute waste of time and energy. You might as well not even clean his kit. I doubt he's even broke a sweat. Ah, dear. It's funny. It really is. That's all I can do. It's all I've got left, people. I say information and entertainment. I'm just going to go for entertainment now. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. People are saying that even Gary Neville said, oh, no. I'm not even going to... I might have to rewind it. Chelsea on the attack. Cucurella hits the byline. Whips it in. Jackson. Sterling. Oh, my God. Good clearance. Gabriel could have been free. We are... This is painful. This is absolutely... I've never seen a game like this. Look at that Cole Palmer around the corner. He's taking the mick out of us. Caicedo strolling around. Look at them. Declan Rice getting bopped. I hate every single thing about this performance. Look. Gives it away. Smith Rowe. Palmer shoots. Puts it wide. I honestly think... You know, sometimes on FIFA or EAFC, you're getting battered. Sometimes you just got to walk off the pitch and just give them a 3-0 win. Saka gets clattered by Cucurella. Protect him! Give this fraud a yellow card. How many fouls before this idiot gets booked? Yeah, he's booking him now. I should have booked him about 20 minutes ago. Sevilla away. Oh, man, I'm not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that. Cucurella gets booked. 20 minutes to go. How is he complaining about that, man? What an idiot. We saw this performance already once this season in Lens. It's true. Arrogant, thinking we're better. Oh, we'll just beat these. They're 11th. They're rubbish. We'll beat them. All right. That's not how football works. They've still got quality players. 100 million players and stuff. They ain't no joke. They are just bopping us. Look at the state of our midfield. Honestly, it is a New York bagel. And I like New York bagels, actually. I had a couple good ones in New York. But this is like a dry New York bagel that hasn't been cooked with no toppings on it. It's just bland, plain, dry, tasteless, stodgy. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess, this performance. You might as well just start taking players off and save them for Tuesday. This game's a wrap. We haven't had a shot on goal in 71 minutes, people. Have you ever watched an Arsenal game? We haven't made the goalkeeper make one save in 71 minutes. Look how easy they're playing out from the back. ESR fouls Caicedo. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Big C, how do Arsenal fans compare Odegaard to Kevin? Not me. Not me, my friend. I refuse to be drawn into that. Curtis, end the stream. Listen, we're nearly there now. Let's just see it out. It's like a long shift at work. You might as well just finish it. Or they're going to, they're going to dock you pay. They might sack you. I'm going to finish the shift. It has been a shift. Not because of the community, because of this absolute disaster class that we're having to watch. I'm actually glad we're playing on Tuesday because I want the conversation around this defeat to end quickly. If we had 7 days to wait, we're going to have to just focus on Tuesday. The worrying thing for me, Cruz, big up yourself, my boy. The worrying thing for me is what impact this then has on Tuesday. Quick turnaround, not a lot of rest. You got to fly to Spain. Sevilla away is a tough game. Make no mistake about it. There's a reason that they win Europa Leagues for fun. They are good at home. That's what I'm concerned about right now. Come on, do something. Martinelli, every time he gets the ball, is 2v1. Gusto's there. Caicedo comes across. Rice finds Saka. Up against Cucurella. Look, where's Ben White on the overlap? Help him out. He needs support, bro. Cucurella's forcing him back. Oh, Saka loses it. Saka shouldn't be on the pitch. Sterling, has the ball gone out? It has gone out. We was in trouble there. Sevilla are currently holding Madrid. There you go. Cliffo, thank you for letting us know. I mean, that doesn't help the mood, to be fair. Sevilla 0-0 at home against Real Madrid. We go there on Tuesday. We're 2-0 down at the bridge. Somebody just have a shot, please. We cannot finish a game without having a shot on goal. Look at Gallagher. He smashed Gabriel there. Gabriel leaves a foot on him. It's like, honestly, I can't ever remember sitting here feeling like how I feel right now as an Arsenal fan. I am absolutely disgusted in this performance. Where's the effort? Where's the fight? Have you seen one player clatter somebody in a tackle and win the ball? Tough but fair. Have you seen one player put a tough challenge in? Have you seen a player go up to the other player and say, come on, man, what are you doing? It's all nice. It's all quiet. It's like that song back in the day. It's all so quiet. Shh. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. If you're old school, you know what I'm on about. I can't remember who sings that song, but that's what it's moving like right now. It's also quiet. Here's Eddie up against Thiago Silva. I think you know how that one ends. Eddie and Nketiah's on the floor and Thiago Silva's got the ball. It just don't add up, you know. It ain't going to work, is it? We got 15 minutes of this agony to go, people. It's torture, this. Bjork. Is that what Bjork, yeah? There we go. I knew I got some OGs in the comments. We might as well have Bjork in midfield, to be honest. Give her Martin Odegaard shirt. She'll probably do more. But like I said, I don't want to narrow it down to one player. There is not a single Arsenal player that's had a good game today. Player ratings when we do the player ratings for this, you might have to show ID to come into that stream. It's going to be a massacre. And I'm not talking about 50 Cent's second album. Here come Chelsea again. I want this game over. Just abandon the game. Give them the win. We've got nothing. We've got absolutely nothing. Hugh Wizzy's had Saka in his pocket. It's wild. Nobody can... No, there's no way one player gets a 5. I don't even know if any player gets a 4. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, it's going to be brutal. Curtis, your singing has definitely been the most entertaining. Listen, they got me singing Bjork. I didn't even know her name, but they got me singing Bjork. Like, what are they doing to me? I'm singing Bjork on a Saturday afternoon. Or Saturday evening. Bjork. Look at the state of this performance. Not a shot on target. Just shoot. Declan Rice, shoot. He score! What a goal that is! Go on, Deckers! We're back! That is an unbelievable goal from Declan Rice. What a finish! Hey, come on now! Let's wake up! We have stunk out the bridge. But what a goal! Voice is breaking. Sanchez gives it away. Declan Rice, 30 yards out. Whips it into the bottom corner. What a goal, Rice. What a goal by Deckers. We're back. They've given us a glimmer of hope. Come on. We will take a stinky 2-2 draw. First shot on goal, an Arsenal score. That's a fantastic goal. Trossard was about to come on. I think he told him to sit down. Come on, we're back. Something's going on. Trossard and Havertz are on. Still no Thomas Partey. If ever. I'm tweeting it. Havertz equaliser, I'm calling it. Right, Saka's still on. I don't even know who came off. Rice scores. AirPod Albert's there. What a finish that is, by the way. Who actually came off? I didn't even see it. Odegaard and Martinelli off. Finally gets Nelly off. Big up Craig. Craig W, new member. Appreciate it. Hype said, I've held back from saying it the longest. I don't think Odegaard is the level we need. Overrated. Sports Genius Big C, the fight left to buy a Leverkusen. Xhaka. Come on. Can we get a disgraceful 2-2 draw? I will take it. What a goal by Declan Rice, by the way. First shot on target and we score. Martinelli off. Come on. Havertz equaliser. We're saying it. We're going to speak it into existence. Kai Havertz equaliser. Kai Havertz equaliser. It's going to happen. It's going to happen somehow. Chelsea have the ball. We've still got to defend. That's the problem. Sterling up against Ben White. Oh, he's running him ragged there, man. Corner to Chelsea. Sterling's had a good game today, man. People saying Sevilla are beating Madrid. Alaba own goal. Oh. Not looking forward to that game on Tuesday. At least Xhaka had fight. I can't even say... Listen, if you notice, I didn't even go mad when we scored, and it's a great goal. We're still playing awful. I still don't know if, can we create another chance? Enzo Fernandez corner. David Raya is going to be nervous to come for crosses now. That's the problem. So we need to clear this. We need to win our headers. 11 minutes to go. Colwell and Tomiyasu having an argument. Oh, goes all the way across. Comes back out to Cole Palmer. He's had a good game. Shouldn't have been on the pitch though. Gusto whips it in. Raya collects it. Finally catches something. Come on. Move the ball. 10 minutes to go. Can we do this? I said before the game I don't want to draw. Right now I'd be delighted. I'm hoping we can actually score and give ourselves enough time to maybe even go for a winner. But hey, maybe I'm being greedy. Here's David Raya on the ball, which makes me very nervous now. Here's Saliba. He's got no one to pass to. Where's the midfield? Declan Rice does well. Again, he's saying, where's my options? Nobody's showing for the ball. The 12th man, 86. Mikel is trying to prove a point, keeping these ex-Chelsea players on. Arrogance of the highest order. Big up the 12th man. It's interesting because a lot can change in this 10 minutes, plus maybe, I don't know, 7-8 minutes time added on. You know, if we equalise, you go in, oh, take that draw. I don't think I'd be that happy even if we drew the game. I got to be honest. I honestly felt like we needed to win today, but under the circumstances, a draw, you know, but we're still a long way from even getting that. Afsar said, Pep's Coman is clueless. You can all see why he should be sacked. Madrid have equalised against Sevilla 1-1. ASR run, this is your chance. Yeah, listen, come on and score. You're a hero for the week. Nelson needed. I don't think Nelson's going to get on, is he? That's now... how many changes have we made? 3 or 4? Penalty Spot said, if Odegaard can't turn up for the big and important games, Curtis, how can he remain club captain? He's vice-captain at best. Rice is the best option, in my opinion. Well, they've just won the ball back. Here's Conor Gallagher. He's appealing for a free kick. Given away, like... They give the ball away, and we give the ball right back to them. Caicedo, Enzo, and Gallagher have had one of the easiest games they will have all season. Reece James is coming on now. Colwill ball over the top. Sterling volleys it up in the air. It goes out for a goal kick. 8 minutes to go. Plus probably 5, 6, 7 minutes time added on. Madueke and Reece James coming on for Chelsea. Wow, 4.1k in the chat. Appreciate the support. I think that's Sterling coming off for Chelsea. Big up to everyone locked in. It's been a tough watch, I tell you that. For absolute certain. It's been very... Only 1.5k likes. Come on, people. We've got more than double that in the chat. Let's get at least 3k likes easily before the end of the game. 8 minutes to go. Raheem Sterling's coming off. Who has got the armband? That's a good point, Jake. I'll have a look for that. I would imagine it's probably Declan Rice or Gabriel Magalhaes. Cole Palmer and Sterling come off. Them two have played well, I can't even lie. Reece James comes on. He's been out for like 2 months, hasn't he? Or a month and a half. This has made me feel sick, says Matt Armchair. How can we play like this after our Man City game? Maybe the Man City game is the reason we're playing like this, because it gave us a false sense of, you know, entitlement and arrogance, possibly. We can't look after the ball. Like, within 1 or 2 passes. Here Havertz finds Saka, right-hand side. Get it in. Whips it in back post. Yeah! Yeah! Leandro Trossard! Woo! Yeah! 2-2! It's a Desmond! Get in there, Leandro! Come on! From the dark depths, we are back! 2-2! Leandro Trossard equalises! Saka with the ball in! And Arsenal have equalised! Come on! What a ball in from Saka! We're back! Let's go! 2-2, come on! I'm not accepting the draw. 3-point collecting, let's go! Bossardinho! Please tell me he's onside. Please tell me he held his run. He's on, he's on. Yes! Get in there! Let's go! Let's win it now. Come on. Woo! Let's go. Get in! 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Kai Havertz winner pending. Havertz winner pending. Oh, Eddie. Eddie shoots. Oh, just wide. Come on. Keep going, boys. We're in this now. We're back. We've come back to life, people. Come on. Come on. What a ball, Ben White. That is. Good run by Eddie. Goalkeeper looks in a bit of a mess there. I can't believe he's jumping around. Oh, Eddie, that's not a bad effort. What? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Clap back. Whoa. Got this in there really want. Chat about that. We're back, people. 2-2. It's a Desmond. I want all three. We're here for all three, people. I'm telling you. How can you play this bad and be level? Come on. Saka. Get the ball in. Whip it in. Back stick. It's a great ball. Over the head of Thiago. Gusto's gone to sleep. Great finish, Leandro. Look at the technique, man. Outside of the right foot. Didn't even do the celebration, man. Just stuck the arms out. I respect it. We're back. Just a good 10 minutes, man, and we might win the game. But Curtis Nelly was doing much more than Saka. Don't worry about it. He got the assist. Big up in open play. Jerome said, let's get this dub. Come on, you Gunners. And Snake Eyes, let's get this win. Big C is back. Yes, this is the Big C. Bro, I felt like drained of energy watching what I've been. I'm still not happy with the performance. But it's a throw into Chelsea down by our corner flag. Come on, just one big chance. And if we win this, honestly, it's daylight robbery. I've never seen us play this bad in a big game. All right, Arsenal have the ball, Saliba. In our own half, though. Come on. Here's Havertz. Oh, fine. Oh, Saka, come on, react. Where's the midfield? Work. Smith Rowe. We could be... Come on, we're on the attack. Go on, Saka. We got players in the area. Saka whips it in. Oh, it's a poor cross and they've cleared it. We had bodies in the area then as well, Bakayo. We need a better ball. Chelsea on the break. Oh, if he gets that to the back post, we'd have been cooking. Win the ball back. Smith Rowe. That's a foul, surely, ref. Come on, here we go. It's game on, people. We've stunk out the place, but 10 good minutes might be enough. Yeah, Saka just drill that across. Here's Ben White. Arsenal in possession. David Raya. We're back. What a game. Havertz retaining again. Involved in a goal. Big up Jorge. We need that next step now. We need the... I'm shameless. If you've watched this game, you know how painful this has been, though. Oh, Trossard. Trossardinho. Trossard. Oh, it's a free kick, ref. Stop it. He's going to give the free kick to them for the Eddie Nketiah foul when Trossard was fouled first. I can't stand this ref. I'm sorry. Maybe Ty was right all along. These refs are a shambles. Trossard's been fouled. I mean, yeah, Eddie's fouled Caicedo. I'm not denying it. But you should have given the Trossard free kick first. Gusto's pulling him. Nelson said they tried to make us go to therapy, but I said no. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm still not that happy with a draw. I can't lie, but from where we were, you know what I'm saying? Beggars can't be choosers. So, but I want 3 points. I want the win. I'm convinced we'll get a big chance. I know we're in the 89th minute, but I reckon there'll be 7-8 minutes added on at least. I want the 3 points, man. I came here for all 3. 4,300 of you in the chat. Trossard finds Gabriel, smashes it long. We've got to get people up the pitch. It looks like Chelsea can get hit on the break, but they're now keeping the ball a bit more. They've just played long ball most of the game. Come on, well done. Oh, Saliba heads out. Throw into Chelsea. Just in the Arsenal half. We've scored the most goals between the 76th minute to the end of the game. Get the ball down. Ben White. Rice, well done. Oh, come on. Yes! Come on, Kai Havertz. Trossard out wide. Get you. Yeah! No! It's a bad pass, Havertz. Can't give that away. We had a break on there again. 7 minutes added on. I was hoping for more than that. Oh, free kick to Chelsea. This ref can't wait to book our players. He can't get the cards out quick enough. 7 minutes added on. I mean, is that good or bad? I suppose it depends what happens. I would have liked more because I'm looking for the win. But I mean, it is a foul, Ben White, but Havertz saying it was such a sloppy pass, man. It's just weak. Worst I've seen Ben White play, says Gunnar Legend. He's had a bad game. Come on. Big up Justin, man. What's Ben White done to his headpiece? I don't know. I'm more concerned with his performance. His performance has been horrible today. 7 minutes is enough. David Raya has the ball in his hand. He's going to smash it long upfield. We're already a minute in. Havertz jumps up, loses the header. Smith Rowe flicks it on. And we're playing head tennis here, man. Get the ball on the floor, man. Saliba, have a touch there, bro. Why are you volleying that in the air? Goes out for a throw into Chelsea. Halfway line. Arteta is not the guy to take Arsenal to the next level. He's too much of a novice. Come on, you Gunners. Come on. We'll talk after about the manager. Let's focus on trying to win. Saka can't even move, says America Gunner. Invincible, dodgy settings, but we roll. Yeah, we'll still say unbeaten and a point and all of that. Come on. Late winner. The game's gone really messy. Come on, we've got the ball back. Ben White clips it down the line. We'll take that. You'll get a throw out of that. You take that. Throw into Arsenal in the Chelsea half. 2 minutes gone of the 7 added on. Still 5 minutes left. Ben White to take the throw into Arsenal. Can we create one more? Surely in 5 minutes we can create a decent chance. Ben White throws it to Havertz. Havertz wins the flick on, but it's smashed away by Colwill. Ball's up in the air. Gabriel heads it back to David Raya. Come on. I just want us to create one more chance. Biggie Smalls. You give me one more chance. Just one more. Long ball. Oh, he smashed it out for a throw into Chelsea. Can we create something? Let's get the likes up, people. We're back. From 2-0 down to 2-2. One of the worst performances I've seen from Arsenal, but can we win it? Caicedo gives it away to Tomiyasu on the halfway line. Finds Trossard, who's made a difference since coming on. Not just the goal. Just as I say that, though, he gives the ball away. Go on, Tommy, you got to press. Press him. Sanchez in goal. Looks a bit nervous. Eddie presses him. He smashes it with his left foot. Well done, Ben White. Saka. Eddie Nketiah, chance for Arsenal. Move the ball, Eddie. What is that? Shoot the ball with some power. Just can't take this guy, Eddie, you know. Put it on your left foot and smash it. He tries to side foot it. It's like a pass back. No power in the shot. How do you expect to score from 25 yards out with that soft little pass? Oh, it's like a pass. No conviction in his finish. Put that on your left foot and drill it. A draw is good, but I want the win. Oh, no. European found ball not given. Here's Kai Havertz. Finds ESR. Come on, can we break? Saka. It's got Nketiah in front of him. Tries to slip Eddie in. I think he should have waited a bit there, Saka. Played the ball too early and Chelsea win it back. 4 minutes gone. 3 minutes to go, people. Gabriel is stretching. Oh, Saliba again volleys it in the air. Come on, Gabriel, up against Enzo. You should be winning that battle. Be strong. He's put us under pressure. Good save, David Raya. Come on, play. Let's go. 3.5 minutes to go, people. Here's Havertz. Finds Saka. Does well there. He's got some space to drive. Just as I say that, Caicedo clatters him. Play quicker. Come on. Caicedo's rolling around on the floor, but he actually fouled Saka. There's nothing wrong with it. Get up. Oh, I think Saka stands on his foot as he goes past him. I take it back. But it's a free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line. Just over 2 minutes to go, people. We are missing a top striker 100%. You can see it, man. We need an Ivan Toney or someone. We need a target, man. You need somebody that can hold the ball up. Free kick. Ben White rolls it back to David Raya, who's going to clip this into the area from the halfway line. Can we win the knockdown? Knock it down to someone. Volley it in the top corner. And we just go wild. Less than 2 minutes to go now, people. So we're not going to get many more opportunities. Raya clips it out wide, looking for Havertz. Havertz wins the header. Eddie and Nketiah in there. What? He gives a free kick. Is he watching the same game? Honestly, I cannot stand Cucurella. He's the biggest cheat I have seen. There's nothing wrong with him. I mean, he catches a bit of an arm. Well, you can't jump with your arm no more. It's a good header by Havertz. That could be the last chance. There's a minute to go. It's a free kick to Chelsea. Eddie had the ball on the edge of the box there. Sanchez smashes the free kick forward. It's a throw into Arsenal on the edge of our own penalty area. Ref's been dreadful. 45 seconds left, people. Cole Palmer gets man of the match. Flick on there. Can we get anything? 30 seconds left. Cucurella wins the header. Come on, come on. Last chance. No, you can't give that away. Come on, come on, come on. Drive. Oh, he's given. He can't stop giving them free kicks. He can't stop. There's nothing wrong with him. I guarantee he'll get up off the floor. I think in terms of Arsenal winning, it's not going to happen because we're in the 97th minute and it's a free kick to Chelsea. Blow the whistle then. Yeah, we're 7 minutes up. Full-time whistle goes. Full-time whistle goes, people. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2. I'm going to be honest. I might say, some of you might not agree. I'm still not particularly happy. But at least it's not Arsenal therapy. You know, we didn't lose. I don't know how we drew that game. We were absolutely horrendous for 80 minutes. We played all right for 10 minutes and got a 2-2 draw. I'm happy with the point, but they've got to seriously... Listen, on one hand, you can look at it and say, if you want to win the league, you can't perform like that if you really want to win titles. On the other hand, you can say, you know what? We played that bad and still managed to get a draw, so what are we capable of? I suppose the truth is somewhere in the middle of those two arguments. Listen, I'm not happy, but we've got to take it. I've got to be honest. Look at Caicedo and Arteta having a chat. He's like, yeah, I know you wanted to sign for me, man. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Let me know how you feel in the comments. It's almost impossible to pick a man of the match. The man of the match really's got to be Trossard. Probably Trossard. Declan Rice scored a brilliant goal. Saka puts a good cross in. Trossard scores at the back post. It's all very friendly there. Trossard, Cucurella and Caicedo, former Brighton teammates. But yeah, it's mixed emotions. It's really mixed emotions because on one hand, that is as bad as I've seen us play all season. I think we played worse than the Lens defeat or Lens. I think that was worse than the Lens one. But I suppose in life, sometimes you got to deal with the circumstances. 2-0 down at the Bridge, playing awful. 2-2 is not a bad result. I've got to be honest. The reason I don't feel that happy is because we played so bad. I find it hard to be happy when I've watched Arsenal play as badly as that. And what frustrates me about it is if we'd have stepped our game up earlier, we could have probably beaten them. Chelsea played well, but still didn't actually play that well. I think they worked hard and they ran, and we made them look even better. Declan Rice, I like that one. That's a good one. Declan Rice, you know, great finish. Great finish. I'm angry, but the way we played, I'll take the draw. We're still unbeaten. Like I'm putting out the tweet now. I'm not sure what to say. Shocking performance. Big game Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what much to say on the tweet, to be honest. It's a tough one. It's such a tough one. I've got complete mixed emotions right now. On one hand, I'm like, yo, 2-0 down, got a 2-2 draw. You got to be happy with that. On the other hand, I'm like, how the hell can we play that bad? And, if we'd have played even 10% better, I think we'd have beaten them, despite playing that bad. It just shows that we are, in my opinion, significantly better than Chelsea, because that's the worst we've played all season. And we're away from home and we're 2-0 down and somehow we've got a point. It's a weird feeling. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel? I feel quite annoyed, but then a little bit relieved at the same time. I don't think happy is the right word. I don't feel happy that we drew the game. I kind of feel like we got away with it. It's like, it's just one of them. It's like, for 80 minutes, I just accepted we were going to lose and we've got a point, and I'm kind of like, okay, I'll take that in the end. People saying Havertz held the ball up well. He did all right. I don't like to get in the mindset of overpraising basic things that he did. He did okay. It was all right. He won a couple of headers. He held the ball up a couple of times. If that we were lucky, very lucky. Listen, I suppose under the circumstances, you take it. We're second in the league. Obviously, the advantage that we had over City is gone, but we're level on points. The frustrating thing is really that City have lost 2 games, but they're above us in the league. And that's why I get frustrated, even with a draw, because we were saying a week ago, oh, Man City are having a little wobble here. They've lost 2 games. All of a sudden, they're above us in the league on the same games. I know we're on the same points and it's only goal difference, but it's like they've lost 2 games out of 9 and they're still above us in the league because we've drawn 3. We've drawn to Fulham, who we should have beat. We've drawn to Chelsea when we played terrible. And we drew to Tottenham, who played well, but we missed big chances. That's how fine the margins are to win the title. You can't even draw many games, So mixed emotions. We got away with one. I don't think we require Arsenal therapy, but you can't afford to play like that very often. You really can't. There was some concerning performances for me. I think sometimes when the team doesn't play that well, it's usually because you go, okay, 3 or 4 players didn't play well. I'm looking at the team going, I'm struggling to find one player in the starting 11 that had a good game. David Raya had a shocker. Ben White was terrible. Zinni was terrible. I mean, Gabriel did okay, I suppose, if I'm really looking at it. Neither goal was his fault. He didn't really make a mistake. I think Gabriel, looking at the starting 11, Gabriel's one of the players I would give a little bit of credit to. Declan Rice, I thought, played poor, but he scored a fantastic goal. I give him a little bit of credit. And Saka got a decent assist, but he didn't look fit. So you're looking at 3 little bits of positivity. The rest of them were terrible. Listen, what we need to do really is we'll talk about the game. We'll assess the game. We've got to bounce back very quick. What's concerning me now is Tuesday night. Sevilla is now a very, very big game of football for us. Now, Sevilla were playing Real Madrid at home. And that game, I believe, has finished. Just checking the score. They drew 1-1 with Real Madrid at home. So they are no pushovers. So Tuesday night, this team have got to bounce back quickly. I need to see Thomas Partey playing. Right. I know he likes Jorginho. I know he can retain possession, but he's not the answer. We had an opportunity to play our full strength 11 today. You decided to change one of them. One player can be too much. Now, I'm not saying Jorginho is the reason we lost the game. He's not. Well, we didn't lose the game. I'm calling it a loss. But, you know, we drew the game. But you can't afford to have one player on the pitch that the opposition feels like they can expose. Thomas Partey has to start on Tuesday night. Martin Odegaard's performance was worrying today because the one question mark people throw at Odegaard, can this guy do it in big games? Can he do it against midfields that are proactive, that are physical? And he did absolutely nothing today. It was such a disappointing performance. He got dragged. You know when Odegaard gets dragged, he's played bad because this manager doesn't want to take him off. So there were some concerns. They have to bounce back. We've got a big test on Tuesday. Sevilla away is going to be very difficult. Saka didn't look fit. Hopefully, you know, maybe it was just a bit of rustiness because he hasn't played. Zamir said, this Eddie guy is not on Arsenal level. So off and I'm done with Rail. Listen, people say, oh, go easy on Eddie. You're harsh on Eddie. Eddie's not good enough. It's not good enough, you know. We brought him on to make a difference. You need to be bringing on more quality than that. Laws said they gave us their best game of the season, had a fluke goal. We played terribly away from home and got a point. We move. Yeah, bad day at the office, but we got a point. We got to move. Vivek Curtis shamelessly saying he needs 3. I can remember 5 missed chances easily. Should be 4-0. I'm fuming. Sanchez, you clown. Listen, they say it's a sign of a good team. Play bad and get something, but we were terrible. Concept said it's frustration. Frustrating that we played so badly, made them look good. Frustrating we didn't kick on and get the win. We didn't kick on at any point in that game. That's the bad thing. Even at 2-2, we never really created anything. Anthony said Odegaard has been awful after the pay rise. Good point. Has he got Ozil and Aubameyang syndrome? Kamal said happy at least the subs are making an impact. Yeah, Odegaard came off. Trossard came on, scored. That's what you need from the subs. Havertz's hold-up play was decent. Burkowski says Tony up top, Rice, Partey in a pivot. Simple. Martinelli or Trossard, Saka or Jesus. Jesus playing off Tony. Said it before and I said it again. The January window will dictate the way this season goes. Abdullah, I thought we were going to win the league, but today I've come to the conclusion we are not winning the league this season. What I will say is we need to strengthen in January. Caleb said, Curtis, you think Raya gets dropped? I think what he did today was so bad, I would drop him. I would drop him, personally. I'd bring Ramsdale back in. He's on loan. You don't have to overcommit to the guy. I would drop him, personally. But we'll see. I don't think it will happen. Tomiyasu ahead of Zinni. Yeah, might need to be. He defended much better. Sterling had Zinni on toast. Partey not starting, okay, but not playing at all. BS. Yeah, big up Real Madrid, Arsenal. People, I'm out of here now. I'm doing an after show reaction on Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report mobile app. The link is in the description below. If you click on that, it will take you straight there. You have to have the Bleacher Report app on your phone. It's completely free, of course. Come and watch. I'll be doing a 30-minute reaction on Bleacher Report about this game. A little bit more neutral rather than my biased Arsenal self. So big up to Bleacher Report for reaching out. You know, they want your boy over there with some content. So we're going to go over there. Tomorrow we'll be back. Monday we'll be back. Tuesday will be Watchalong. So if you want to come over, the link's in the description. Download the mobile app. Get in the comments. If not, I will see you tomorrow. There won't be any Arsenal therapy, but we definitely need to have a discussion. Abdigani said, what's Eddie Nketiah doing playing for Arsenal? He can help the team by staying on the bench. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We were poor. We were very poor. We take a point under the circumstances. It was not good, but we take the point and we got a big game on Tuesday. Join me on Bleacher Report. If not, I will see you all tomorrow, people. Bless.